a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. We feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.
Right, okay everyone, welcome back to the third live watch along of this weekend. Giants and the Pies, another Prelim Final rematch. Bound to be an absolute beauty. Now, apologies, I was planning to obviously stream every opening round game. I was wanting to do the Suns and Richmond early on, but I had plans on today and couldn't get around to doing it. But no, I ended up watching most of that game, and geez, that Gold Coast game had absolutely everything. The first half was absolutely superb from Gold Coast. Like a house on fire. Their midfield was dominating. Richmond looked soulless, and we all thought, was this going to be deja vu? 2 days in a row of just insane comebacks. It was like 60 points at once. Richmond kick 8 in a row, but just not enough firepower. Suns were able to keep them at bay. So it was still a 39-point win in the end for Gold Coast. So it felt closer because of the comeback they had, but it was still almost a 40-point win. So it was still quite dominant from Gold Coast. Matty Rowell as well, 20 clearances, the most since 1999. He was just insane, and Flanders thrown in there too. Swallowmore now a defender, but and then obviously 𝐓𝐿 had a good game. Obviously said Flanders and Will Powell as well. He was sensational in their back half. So yeah, that's a really promising result for Gold Coast, and now into the season 1-0 with good percentage, a good win at home. I think Gold Coast can really try and build the fortress this year. That's going to be, I think that's going to be key for them if they do want to make finals for the first time. But this game, Giants and the Pies, probably the best game in terms of, head-to-head and talent of the opening round. We've had some good games so far, but I think we could see some good football. Could be maybe a bit of a low-scoring affair given both teams' defences are very good, but a few outs from both sides. Collingwood, no Jeremy Howe, no Nathan Murphy. Charlie Dean's very first game. So could be an opportunity for a few of those Giants forwards to really make an impact. But for GWS, no Finn Callahan, no Harry Perriman either, so that could hurt them on the flanks a little bit. So yeah, it's going to be a really intriguing one to look at. Who gets on top tonight? You could really make a case for both teams, to be honest. It's sort of hard to say who's going to definitely win or not, because we've just got to see how they play. But yeah, GWS at home can definitely play some of their best football, so we'll see. But yeah, I've got GWS in a bit of a close one. I think they can get up and get that revenge, I guess you can say. But hopefully everyone's going well. Hopefully your Saturdays have all been good. And yeah, we just hit 16,000 subs. So yeah, appreciate everyone. That's awesome to see. Giants Bart says Joice. I love the Giants theme song. Yeah, no, apologies about that. I was meant to add in the Collingwood and the other music I put in. But yeah, no, I was sidetracked with something and I forgot to click on the file. So you probably just heard the Giants theme song and then just nothing. Yeah, apologies about that. What's your take on the Demons 2 days after the game? Oh, well, I'll probably do a round review. I want to do those again this year. I like to chew the fat a bit about the footy each week. So yeah, I'll have a chat about that. But yeah, no, it's still a really, really good win considering the outs we had. Ethan and it was scrappy from both teams and pre-season conditions, and I think Melbourne aren't too great in the wet, and the Dew as well. But, we definitely did make them look bad. I thought our contested work in that second half was really what won the game. It was fantastic. So, certainly deserved to win. But, yeah, I still think looking at that first half, we were sort of fortunate in a way given Melbourne were very, very inaccurate. But we won the inside 50 count against the number one inside 50 side in the comp. So, I think we did really well. And our back six was great too. So, yeah, no, I think we head into next week against Collingwood with some confidence. I mean, I certainly do. I think we can really give them a good test. But let's see how they go tonight, eh? G'day, Blaze. Hopefully going well, mate. I've been going well, thanks. Hopefully you've been going well yourself, man. Yeah, it must be a bit disappointing as a Bulldog supporter. You want to see your team out there. You're watching the footy and you're not playing till next week. I mean, I can't relate given a Swan supporter. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's still, that's definitely the con with all this opening round. It's just such a bit of a disadvantage with the fixture a little bit. Some teams starting earlier than others can have its advantages and disadvantages. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. AFL have kicked off the season at least, promoting in the northern states, but maybe the opening round concept I'm not really too big on, and I don't think many people are either, to be honest. Man, that game yesterday almost Gold Coast put a Brisbane. Yeah, I know, random game. I mean, that was some sort of a game. Obviously, last night we all fought again. It's going to be on repeat. Super keen heading to Pies and Dogs D's next week. Yeah, that should be good. Should be very good. When's that Dogs game? Is that Saturday night? Is that? I'm assuming that's at Marvels or at MCG. Assuming it's the MCG because Demon's playing an away game. Yep, at the G. They've had that fixture a few times in a row now. Had it, 2022 last year and now this year. They love open it with Melbourne and Bulldogs. When we thought 3 years ago that this was going to be the rivalry of the future, Melbourne and Western Bulldogs, both very, very good in 2021, of course. But yeah, no, that should be a cracking matchup. Obviously, heading off to Collingwood and the Swans Blaze should be a great turnout. Probably close to 100k, you'd think, maybe. Not going to try and get my girlfriend into AFL. It's going to be hard, though, since she's not a sports fan. Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, the good thing about this sport, Random Goat, is it's a lot faster paced than NFL and baseball and everything. Usually, I don't know, women in America can get a bit bored by those sports. But AFL, high impact, left, right, and centre. And Sam Doherty done his ACL. Yeah, terrible news, Davey. I mean, that's his third ACL. He's gone through cancer, and one of the most likeable blokes in the league. It's just absolutely terrible news. And it's just even more unlucky because he still played out the rest of that half. So you felt, he could have been okay, but yeah, just really, really devastating news. So if we want to think about it, it's hard to think about it from a positive light, but at least Zach Williams has come back in, so he can somewhat fill in a void in their back half. But yeah, no, it's very, very sad news. Do you still think Lions will be premiership contenders with their kitty? Yeah, no, Brisbane will be fine. I mean, if you look at the stats alone, they probably should have won that game. I mean, not trying to disrespect Carlton, but you look, the writing's on the wall. I mean, they had about 15 more inside 50s. They kicked a few points in a row whilst the momentum was against their way. Inaccurate goal kicking, Danaher and Hipwood were disappointing. So I still think they'll be fine. I mean, just look at the first half. But yeah, Coleman will be an out for them. He's pretty much their main distributor from their back half. But I mean, they'll still have McKenna to come back in. Ashcroft as well. If we're looking at a few other injuries, they'll come back in. Might be his last game, says Blaze. Yeah, well, I mean, he's 30, so I think he'll continue to have a crack at it, you'd think. Giants by 2, says Ian. Yeah, it could really go either way, this one. I just think with that GWS 4.5 firepower, and, no Murphy and no Howe, loses a bit of their intercepting game, and I think Giants might get the edge. But again, it's the first game of the season for both sides, so we've got to see how they play, and you can't really, look at pre-season too much. I mean, both sides in the pre-season looked pretty good, so yeah, it's hard to split it. Love to see a draw tonight, says Ethan. Yeah, it'd be good to see a draw to kick off the season again. It's a win-win, let's be honest. Everyone gets a tip right, and we all go home happy. Except for the teams that support, the people that support the teams are part of the draw. As it's, yeah, I mean, a good example was last year when we drew against Geelong, and that one hurt even more because we should have won that game, and just that feeling. Oh, dearie me. My tips are hanging on here, 0 out of 3. Oh, no good place. Yeah, I mean, the one I think a lot of us got stitched up on was definitely the Brisbane game. I had a lot. I mean, it was, 9% tipped Carlton, and you probably felt most of that 9% were Carlton fans. You just felt heading into the game Brisbane would win well, and look at the first quarter, they were definitely in control, but yeah, no, I mean, respect to Carlton. I mean, bloody hell, they turned the game around. The turnover game was exceptionally well, and have a look at that. How about Dimmer's Sons today, says Alex. Oh, mate, sensational. Yeah, I mean, top 4 clearance side last year, and the midfield just dominated Richmond. A bit of a comeback as well, but they'll learn from that, and they made some good moves, Richmond. They used the sub at the right time. They They brought Bolter into the game in the ruck. Gold Coast able to keep him at bay. I mean, 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐿, their back half was, under a bit of duress, but, the likes of 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐿 was pretty much very good all game long. And, I just think, Gold Coast midfield was just pretty much the winning factor, to be honest. I mean, they just always kept them at bay. And, it was a good win from them. And it was 39 points. Like, given the comeback, we thought it felt like a 15-point win or something, but it was still over 6 goals. Old man goes to the Swans. He's a massive Robbie Fox. How are your thoughts on him? And that's interesting. Robbie Fox is not our most polished footballer, but he plays a role, and he's versatile, and he's a good aerobic athlete. And I thought his game was good enough last night. He played a role on Jake Lever. He kept him somewhat quiet. I think he was pretty underrated. And he kicked that great goal too. His disposal's a bit iffy. He can struggle a bit one-on-one, but it's just your role player pretty much. Off the rookie list too. How he got picked up. It was very good in 2022 though. I think you've got to value those versatile types. Let me turn up the volume a wee bit so you can hear a bit. Players entering to positions now. So big game tonight to end off the opening round. Tigers did good today, even though they lost. It was a close game. They'll still be disappointed in many, many areas. The comeback was very good, and definitely morale lifting. The midfield was really disappointing for the most part. Like, they were able to start to get a bit of a clean break in that third quarter. Like, Shea Bolton started to lift, and Ross came on and made an impact. But you look at Hop had a few nice patches, but overall, like, Taranto and Hopper, them both were awful, especially Taranto. Just again, their lack of efficiency in their forward. Like, some of their kicking was really poor. Like a discipline too, giving away that 50-metre penalty. Grams, it was a dive. Definitely, I think that was from 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿, but yeah. Oh, but they'll improve Richmond. No 𝗏𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, no Dusty. Who's that other one? No Dusty, no 𝗏𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, and there's the other out I'm completely forgetting about. Lynch, of course. Anyways, they'll improve. Surely the Tigers. I think they'll be okay, but still think it could be a bit of a long year for them. Anyway, we're underway. The Giants and the Pies, probably game of the round, you'd think, head-to-head. Two prelim finalists from last year. Giants going down by the point. And the reigning premiers, what a final series they had last year, as GWS get the first clearance. Good spoil there. Now Daniels, dangerous play, slips over. Geez, the deck doesn't look too great. �絵𝐡𝐿𝐿 keeps that in. Bouncing hand pass. That will suit there, Foss, for a side bottom, but he takes that one out. Barony thrown. G'day, Fabio. Welcome, mate. Hi from Mexico. Oh, good to see a lot more foreigners getting involved in the great sport, mate. Hopefully going well. Or you might be an Australian from Mexico. I don't know. No, good to see anyway. People overseas viewers. Yeah, welcome to the stream, mate. G'day, Eric. Good to see you back on the streams, mate. Hopefully going well. Watching you for the Philippines go the Pies. Yeah, for sure, as a Pie supporter like yourself, definitely wanting to have a good performance tonight. There's been plenty of beef in the build-up to this game. Back and forth. So it should be interesting who gets on top tonight. It's 𝗏𝐿𝐿𝐿 gets it out forward here. Now for Josh Dacos, All-Australian last year. I think he's going to have another superb year. Good kick, usually inside 50. Well defended from 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿. Gus Johnson, he's got to be big this year without McStay. Got to really puff out his chest and be good in the air, as Taylor taken in a strong Jamie Elliott tackle. Early on, some quick transition from the Pies as they've got in their forward 50 here for a stoppage. Darcy Cameron tries and grabs it out of the ruck. 𝐼𝐿𝐿𝐿 now, poor hand pass. Elliott on his left boot. Wrong side of the post. First point of the game. Yeah, I'll probably change the name of it, Blaze, because the thing is, I never really did it like an actual good, bad, and ugly sort of type of video. I just did round reviews because that's how I like to do it. Just like to talk about the games and stuff. I just, I don't know. I could call it a name like. Yarnworth rolls, Macca or something. I don't know, it's a bit corny, but yeah, you know, I could call it something. I thought Good, Bad, and Ugly was, it's a good, I mean, I could keep it, but I just don't really actually implement it into that style like they do on like on the catch, for example. And Josh Kelly. Twisting and turning, that's a poor kick, straight down Darcy Cameron's throat. I think Freo makes some big upsets, says Ayan. I mean, they definitely could. I mean, with the young core and GWS, I think can really explode this year, and maybe a few under the radar like Tom Emmett, they could make an impact. Paddy Voss too. Yeah, no, he was from New South Wales. Chance now for O'Halloran. Lowers his eyes inside 50. That's a terrible kick. Straight to 𝐼𝐴 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Yeah, enjoy those Titans videos. Listen in the background. Oh, yeah, cheers, Blaze. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of how I assume people probably watch it. I mean, you know, they, I don't really, you know, put much, I wouldn't say effort, but I don't really put many visuals and all that stuff into it. So, yeah. Anyway, now, Markov, 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Great grand final last year. Out the full. Just kind of happy that Collingwood won last year because of Mason Cox. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if you're a States bloke from the States, surely you'd definitely be getting around Mason Cox. But he's not the first Northern American that's won a premiership. Mikey Pike, the Canadian. Back in 2012. Bloody oath. Former rugby union player too. Anyway, chance now. Off the turnover for the Pies. It's my check. Good looking strike. Sneaks it home. What a kick that was. Collingwood with the first. Beverage tonight, gents. Just a ginger lemon kombucha. They're pretty nice. You do know I like my kombucha if you are a regular watcher of the streams. A great strike there from 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. Going to be another key part of their forward line this year. G'day, Aussie Trump fan. Hopefully going well, mate. Welcome to the stream. How about that kick for Daicos? Nick, that was beautifully done. Just those little squib kicks that Daicos does, very, very good. Tom Green now dishes out to Cogs, and he's wanting to find some space for a clearance. Wobbly ball. Another great intercept there from Maynard. He wants to go quick here, as they always love to do, but that's a poor kick. Straight down 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿's throat. Told to go now. And he's going to pump it back long inside 50 here. A few entries here for the Giants. Haven't made the most of them, though. Ball could trickle out the back here for Riccardi. Charlie Dean under it. Playing for the free, and he did well. Did very well the first gamer. Yeah, it's going to be special celebrations for his 400th game, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. I mean, last one, obviously, Shaun Burgon was... his 400th was in the COVID year of 2021. And even that felt like a terrific build-up too, with not much of a crowd. So, Collingwood already 26-11 uncontested possessions their way. Darcy Cameron now gets the hit out. Oleg Markov, good attack on the footy. Darcy Cameron chipping ball out in the space of Nick Daicos. He's got a bit of space here to run. Oh, geez, that's an uncharacteristic kick. Good attack on the footy. That was there. I think that was O'Halloran. Comes off second best, though, as they wham it forward again from Daicos. Hot on the air there from 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 now. Under a bit of duress. Kick does not suit Isaac Cumming at all. No, sorry, that's Jacob Ware, the South Australian. He's pushed out with ease. Chance now for 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. The snap, no good. Going to be going for a point. I think it went over the line. Yeah, plenty of talent, of course, for the Pies of Arn. Yeah, I think that's going for a point. Looked like he marked it over the line. Yeah, it's gone for a point. Giants have 2 easy wins. North and West Coast both have to be 50 points. Yeah, remember West Coast beat them last year, so you can't be too quick. But to be honest, I mean West Coast were off the back of that very close loss to North. Insufficient evidence. That's clearly gone over. Jesus Christ. That is, I mean, it's a behind anyway. It's the correct call, but that is clearly gone over. I don't know how they've made that insufficient evidence. Inconclusive. Geez, Lockie Ash has grown the beard a bit in the off-season. He'll take the kick in here for GWS. So, a bit of early dominance here for Collingwood. They've looked much better around the football and getting control in the air, but that's important mark there from Jesse Hogan. Off the back of 49 goals last year too. Really underappreciated year. Was able to have a lot of cameos with a lot of bags too. That's a great mark. Callum Brown shifted forward halfway through last year. Terrific athleticism he shows the Irishman as he goes deep with the pink boots. Geez, that's not a bad kick. Callum Brown, that is sensational. What a goal. Goal apiece. Wow, that is a great kick. Wow. Well, there you go. I mean, he's fun to watch, Callum Brown. Good kick. From Kerry County, I'm pretty sure that it is, in Ireland. If anyone cares. It's on the Giants. Yeah, but I might as well say the Giants in the first half of last year. Yeah, results-wise, they weren't getting it done, but they still actually looked quite good. Like, they were playing pretty decent in some games, but their efficiency was really, really disappointing. And they weren't able to really convert. And they had a lot of close losses too. Like, I could have beaten Carlton early in the season. And they were also able to accumulate those close wins as well. So, yeah, they had a few results not really going their way. And yeah, they were mediocre, but I still felt, the foundations and everything, they're still building well. And that just showed upside with how they played too. But yeah, it obviously came all clicking second half of the season. Haynes now under pressure. Bobby Hill taking in the tackle. Umpire's ball. Yeah, no worries, Iron, mate. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Well, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, good intercept. Deep entry here towards the pocket. Kieran Briggs, well done. And good pressure there from Elliott. G'day, Finn. Giants forward 50 entries look questionable so far. Yeah, well, Collingwood's been able to take a few intercepts early on. And that's where they're good, Collingwood, when they get their intercept game going. They're just dominating those uncontested possessions. Now, 𝐚𝐿𝐼 whacks a kick forward out of the 50. Cadman, good attack on the footy. Brown now dishes it back. Cogs unable to get a clean possession. Hacked forward there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. I don't know as far as Ward though, as he just shanks one round the corner. Deep kick, Toby Green couldn't get up early. Darcy Moore too good again. The All-Australian goes out across to Oleg Markov, the boy from Belarus. And the short kick now finds Jack Crisp. Great grand final last year out too. There he goes now inside 50 to a 2-on-2. Good crumbing there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. Oh, wrong side of the post. That's unlucky. Beautiful stuff. Crumbing reminded me of Tom Papley on Thursday night. Oh, he was on song on Thursday, Tommy Papley. Okay, I'll stop glazing over the Swannies for now. Oh, wait, my bad, Alex. I meant Matt Thife. Oh, no, sorry, you're talking to Alex. Yeah, that's right. We'll be streaming Carlton vs Richmond. Yeah, no, they'll be streaming that game, of course. Planning to stream probably 3 games a week. So, the 2 primetime games. Yeah, there we go, too easy. Beautiful transition. Toby Green straight to Callum Brown. Chance to kick 2 goals, and the Giants second. Yeah, no, so planning to do, probably 3 streams a week. So like the 2 primetime games, and then obviously the Swannies 1 and 2 each week. And this is where the Giants really get to work too when they move to footy. Their smalls get to work. Callum Brown now. Can he kick it? Holds the line. Sneaks home. Giants with their second, and they hit the lead. A bit against the grain, it must be said. Collingwood have been able to lock it in their forward half a bit more. But the Irishman's gone bang bang. Gun forward, Brown making a sense for himself. Yeah, I mean, he's always been a fun player to watch, especially when he shifted forward last year. Yeah, GWS have also got the goal songs too. Well, if we go back again in the middle, Cadman doing his time in the ruck. 𝐓𝐿𝐿 was held there from Callum Ward. He's free. Toby Green, the best player in the comp for me. Yeah, definitely fair enough. Certainly at least top 5. Superb player he was last year. Good pressure from Cameron. That's going to be holding the ball. Yeah, great tackle there from Darcy Cameron. Should put Collingwood back in front. I'd say this in the replay. 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪𝐷's not too happy. Yeah, just a solid tackle from Cameron. Hey, he's looked good early on, Darcy Cameron. Been able to take a few marks. Whack the ball forward in a few ruck contests, and there we go. He should kick this goal. The former Swan, of course. Yes. Yes, Lockie. Comes from the footy factory of the Swans ruckman rejects, such as 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻 and also Darcy Cameron. All premiership players. As he goes. Back in front, Collingwood. Well, yeah, no, it's been good early on so far. High intensity footy. Already 2 goals each. And we're not even halfway through the first term. Yeah, no, it was a bit of a stiff call, to be honest, Dave. It felt like Iden just got it. It was an incorrect disposal. Let's see. Pick up. Yeah. It's sort of inconsistent, those calls, because those get called and they don't. Like, you make a case he didn't have pride, but again, it's dropping the ball and didn't really make an attempt to get rid of it. But he just got it, so... Yeah. There's always... some tough ones to adjudicate sometimes, but anyway, 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, that's not a kick that he likes at all. Usually much better user than that, as they quickly go off the turnover here. Collingwood, Maynard, nice kick in the corridor, finds 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐻. 2 goals through to 2 goals straight. Ooh, 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐻. Oh, this will take some sort of a kick. This will be about a 65-metre kick for 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐻 if he wants to make the distance. Kicks on its way, it's short. And it's a poor one. Oh, drop there from Jacob Ware. But they're able to get it out through Josh Kelly. High ball here. Oh, look at Harvey Thomas. And he gives away the early free to Isaac Quaynor. Oh, the crowd pretty vocal about it too. As Quaynor now will set it up inside 50. Deep kick. Who are the Flyers? Himmelberg. Oh, he's completely made a hack as hard as Bobby Hill. Will make them pay, the former Giant. That's the Pies' 3rd goal. Well, we've seen plenty of that throughout the round, it must be said. A lot of these dropped marks, a lot of these fumbles. We saw it a bit in the Demons game. We certainly saw it in last night's stream. And And there you go. I mean, 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 there, bit of a hack kick, bit of a fumble, and Bobby Hill always Johnny on the spot goals. So Collingwood now by 9 points. And looking in control.
Collingwood just happy to get into this spot at the moment at the top of the square. Got good representation there with Cox and 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 and Johnson. Get it to ground level. You've got a serious player at ground level, the 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 medalist Bobby Hill, but they're happy just to get it 10 metres out at the moment. Cox is really...
In the middle we go again. Karen Cadman. Good hands there to Josh Kelly. Now Callum Ward, the 33-year-old. Cogs now. That's a bit of a hack kick. Saw Callum Ward the other day. Became an AFL Life member too. Been a fine servant for GWS's Cadman. Instantly under the pump. Whitfield now taps it out. Doesn't really favour Ward too much. Look at the pressure here and look at the Pies just quickly build and break away from the scrimmage. As inside 50, good footy. Oh, he really should have marked that. Ash Johnson. Now Buckley. Out to Sam Taylor. And now Jacob Ware on his favoured left. That's a poor kick. They've turned it over quite a bit in their back half a bit. GWS. Intercepting game looking very good here. Collingwood is now, they go inside 50 again, on towards the lead. Good football there. Beautiful mark that is from 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵. Wants to take some sort of a kick. Right on the edge of 50 from the boundary. 5 disposals, 1 mark. Kicks on its way. Now, does it swing back? It won't. Won't make the distance either. And that one is rushed through. So, 10-point margin it is now. Got to start taking control a bit here, GWS. The ball movement has not been too great and pretty uncharacteristic. We do know they like to move the footy, especially at home. The Pies just aren't allowing it. The intercepting game is good. Looking good early on here. Is 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 unable to take that mark? No, sorry, that's 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐵. And that's going to be a free to side bottom for holding free against 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵𝐵. Short kick. 𝐷𝐿𝐴 drop. He gives it back to side bottom, and he'll launch inside 50 again here. Where are the flies? Mason Cox almost. Jacob Ware, great tackle from 𝐓𝐡𝐞, the recruit. Now 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 unable to get a disposal out. And the umpire finds a high contact free. 𝐼𝐴𝐵𝐵 not happy. Now out across to Haynes. Interesting player to watch last year, Nick Haynes. He spent many games as a sub. I mean, honestly, it was a great way to implement the sub because of his experience in intercepting game. He came onto the ground usually well, but he's in tonight. Josh Kelly now. Beautiful movement here. This is what we know about the Giants. Hand passes galore. Harvey Thomas, the first gamer. Oh, we wish he had that moment back. Darcy Moore, terrific. He breaks the Darcy Moore tackle, and that's better from the first game. He finds again Callum Brown. He's been everywhere in that forward 50 for GWS. It's amazing though, you know, Harvey Thomas, you look at him and you feel like, geez, you know, he looks like a year 12 student. And he's out there playing footy against, well, it's hard to say grown men because he is technically a grown man. Callum Brown now, kick is good. It's got three goals for Callum Brown. And there's that guy, Michael Shalito, top chap. He was on my predictions video, not this year's one, but last year's one. For the Craze predictions video. Great chap. Follow him on Twitter. There he is in the cheer squad. He's the one with the head. He's the one with the headband. Well, there you go. It's a 4-point game, and it feels like Collingwood could be up by a bit more, just given their time in forward half. But yeah, that's pretty much 2 goals now. They've just let they've let it slip through transition. Good sets of hands. This is though. Hand passes galore. Not a single kick it was between the arc. Just hand pass. Cogs over the top. Darcy Moore did well. Yeah, no, well done there from Thomas. Fine Brown, and he snaps it through. Back in the middle. Mason Cox hit out. Tom Green. The boy from Canberra. There's O'Halloran, good awareness. He gains metres and whacks it forward, and that will work for the smallest man, second smallest man in the comp of Brent Daniels. And now he'll go bang from the edge of 50. That's home. No one was even on the line. The Giants in front. Well, how things can quickly turn around. And yeah, Chris, no, you say it well, mate. They are having a bit of trouble defending this transition, and that's a goal straight pretty much from a centre bounce clearance. As easy as you like. I tell you what, you know, there's no such thing as a safe margin in opening round from what we've seen. All of a sudden, snap of the fingers, lead change. 450 pressure's been solid so far, says Joice. Yeah, for sure. Good play, Daniels, and it still feels weird he's under 25 because given all the given all the injuries he's had, it feels like he's a bit older, but yeah, I think he's 24. Callum Brown in his English role, says Davey. Yeah, no, he's from Ireland. He's definitely from Ireland. I think you maybe have got him confused with Connor Idun because I'm pretty sure Connor Idun's actually born in the UK. I might be wrong with that. I'm pretty sure. I think he is. But no, he's definitely Irish. Chance now, Bedford. Oh, good smother that was from 𝐴𝐵. It's the deck here. It was another clearance there from the Giants. Josh Dacos now. That's holding the ball. Oh, no, sorry. It's a sling. I thought it was holding the ball because, the crowd yells ball and the umpire blows the whistle. I'm like, okay, this could be ball. Even though Josh Dacos certainly didn't have prior opportunities. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐵 now goes towards the contest down the line. Mason Cox unable to make an impact early on as Green hacks one round the corner. High ball here. Who can fly? Aaron Cadman. That's a terrific mark. He looked good in pre-season, Aaron Cadman. And I think he could start the season off well. I mean, he certainly has a chance tonight to prove his worth. But, of course, a soft fixture. They've got GWS and North Melbourne in their first two rounds. Well, let's see if Aaron Cadman can convert this goal. Kicks on its way. Yeah, wrong side of the post. Goes for a point. That's the Giants' first behind. And I don't know if you're still watching Shuzzy Lee McDonald, but I did see that notification around 15 minutes ago. Cheers for subscribing. Yeah, it's always good to see new subs come through the door each day. Appreciative of the support as always. As Callum Brown back to Tom Green will settle. He'll hit the 45 kick out across. That's terrific vision. Finding Jacob Ware. It's on his favoured side. He can pump it in deep. Deep option here again for Cadman. Terrific overhead. Wow, that's 2 marks in a minute of beautiful contested marking from Aaron Cadman. And he converts. So, to the Giants. Yeah, the last 5-6 minutes or so, they've been able to get a bit more time in forward half and really converting their chances. I mean, they've been really efficient in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so. 5 goals, 1 and 3 goals, 4. Good night, hopefully going well, mate. Hopefully you're going well. And yeah, I think it has been a while since we've seen you in the streams as well, Adam. So yeah, it's good to see you back. Callum Brown was born in Luton, UK. They moved to an English mother and Jamaican father. They moved to Northern Ireland when Callum was 5. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, the point I was trying to say is, he's from Northern Ireland. Like he was recruited from Ireland, I guess you can say. And he has an Irish voice too, so. Yeah, no, I actually didn't know he was born in England, so there you go, fair enough. Now back in the middle. Giants have been able to get the last few centre clearances. And look at that from Big Briggsy. Oh, who dropped that? That was Hogan. He could have marked that. What a soccer clearance that was. And he quickly gets it out. Bedford always attacks the footy with all his might. Ground level here. Fumbles galore. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 under it. Good hand pass out to Kane Horn. And now the mark of hacks it forward. And that's a poor kick. Straight down Haynes' throat. And Josh Kelly. Side bottom. Good intercept. Oh, he should have marked that. Thankfully there, 𝐤𝐿𝐼 is able to back up. Now Lockie Ash gains a few metres. Gets the kick forward all alone. Geez, they've had a few of these uncontested options inside 50 here, GWS. Okay, Brent Daniels now to make it 6-1. Making a few unanswered goals here for the Giants. That's a poor kick. Just sneaks in for a point.
That's great, Daisy. Not just sitting back watching and pushing down as a defence. And if Ash doesn't come down there, it might have been back the other way for Collingwood.
Side bottom probably could have gone a touch harder too. He got caught in between whether he put the big fist through it or tried to mark it. On that occasion, probably would have liked his time over again. To Johnson.
Questionable handball, just misses. Why AFL players from Islands because of Gaelic football? Yeah, no, a lot of clubs have recruitment there. But yeah, no, that's something I've definitely learnt today. I thought, yeah, Cullen Brown's born in Ireland, but born in England, and he moved across. Kane Horn now, low kick. And 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now, deep entry towards a one-on-one. That will trickle out for a point. Though McCreer arrives a bit too late. Minute 48 to play here. And I'm sorry I've been on my phone, fellas. I've just been obviously part of this group chat, and one of my mates is a Collingwood supporter, so you know, he's getting up and about a wee bit. So yeah. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already on the stream. It's been a good quality first quarter so far. I mean, the outs of Collingwood are starting to show a little bit, given their inability to defend a few of these Giants' goals. But I think so far it's still been quite even. Both teams have had their shares of inside 50s. Alright, that was a bit of a late bump there from 𝐼𝐿𝐼. Don't think it's going to be a free. Few boos there. Geez, the Giants fans have been vocal tonight. Plenty of booing I've been hearing. Oh, bang. Yeah, wow. I don't know if you can call that a free or not. Anyway, dispossessed there, Cameron. And now Josh Kelly. Kick does nudge towards the boundary. Pendlebury. Nice little tunnel ball that was, and that's going to be paid deliberate, you'd think. Insufficient intent. Minute to play. Now, Collingwood, they've been very good at this. They are able to get those red time goals. They did it 3 times in the grand final last year. Could they get one here with a minute to plays? Maynard goes deep. Good mark there, Sam Taylor. One of the best key backs in the comp. As now they'll go down the line here. Briggs flies early and Darcy Moore, good mark. And that's some good vision there, but O'Halloran was on the spot, but he recovers Josh Dacos. He's a good kick, and that's a nice option. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼, and he can take out the 30 seconds, and it's going to take a bit of a kick directly in front from probably around 47, 48 metres out. Could be a shot after the siren here. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 now. Great game he had last week. Can he slot this one home and reduce the margin? Kicks on its way. Does it swing back? It does not. That's 3 goals 6 for Collingwood. They've been a bit wayward in front of goal, and the ball movement's turned into this really predictable stuff. So they'll be a bit disappointed that last 10 minutes, but the Giants, few unanswered goals, and they head into the quarter-time break with an 8-point margin. I think overall it's an neutral, good quality first term. Can't complain with that too much. Go footy. Oh, you put him off, Noah, mate. Reckon he kicks this. The stream chat curse. The stream chat curse. Yeah, let's have a look at the quarter time stats, of course. Dacos started on fire early on. He was getting a few disposals in that first minute or so, but he's on 7 at quarter time. Let's have a look here. Who else has been playing quite well? I'll tell you what, who has been playing well. Cullen Brown, probably one of the best out there. 3 goals in the first quarter from 4 touches. Darcy Cameron, 6 hit-outs, and he's been racking up the points a bit. Darcy Moore as well, he's had a few nice intercepts. 𝐴𝐿 with 8 touches, Ash with 6. Tom Green, been busy. 8 disposals, 2 clearances to his name in the first term. Stephen 𝐴𝐿 also with 8. Kelly with 9. 2 clearances for Briggs, Green and Ward. But yeah, that second period, or the second half or so in that first term, the Giants are able to get a bit more dominance around the footy and in the stoppage. There's, 6 centre clearances to 3. The Giants' way. Plus, yeah, but that's the thing though. Plus 5 inside 50s. Collingwood for 3 goals 6. And some predictable ball use as well going inside 50. So GWS have been more of the efficient side. I want to try the same quiz with you and see how I go. Yeah, no, for sure. We'll fire that up at half time. Giants by 8, knew it. Oh, stop the count, Joyce. Stop the count. Yeah, it's always a nice feeling when getting a tip absolutely spot on with the margin. I actually had that a few times last year. My tips were, in the end, quite diabolical for the year, but there were a few games where I think I got my margins spot on, so I guess you always take that. But yeah, no, I think GWS turned that game around well. We're able to get a few goals end to end, like I always love to do. A few from the centre clearance too. So, yeah, I still think overall quite even. I hope opening round goes out with a bang with a close game. Yeah, I think as a neutral we want that. But yeah, I still think opening round for the most part certainly hasn't won many people over. Okay, NFS, welcome to the stream, mate. Giants by 24. Yeah, well, if they're able to keep them at arm's length and continue this strong-looking footy with how they move it end to end, could win it well in the end. But you can never count out the pies. And if the margin's around 24 points at three-quarter time, it's hard to see it be 24 points at the end of the game. Lions-Blues game was the highlight, says Lockie. Yeah, for sure. Terrific comeback. Terrific comeback indeed. 46 points. And we thought we were going to see it again today as well. And then, yeah, also Brent Daniels, just the 3 touches, but he's also, been quite involved too with the goal. He could have had 2 as well. Charlie Dean, the first game with 3. Of course, Harvey Thomas, he had that nice moment, the goal assist. Not happy as a Lions fan after that, says, it was one to forget for sure. I mean, there's always something wrong. I don't know what's wrong with Lions, with Brisbane in the opening game of the season. Like, they haven't had a good opening game for quite some time now. I mean, they got belted by Port last year. What was it in 2022? What was their first game again? They played Port Adelaide again, but they got that narrow win. And then, 2021 they lost to us. That was like 𝐼𝐿 debut and everything. And what was 2020 all about again? Got belted by Hawthorn. So yeah, they always tend to not really start the opening game of the season too well. They sort of, but that's why the Lions are very good and a very mature side. They tend to really build as the season progresses and really age well and play good footy in the second half of the year, and they get better as the season goes on compared to other sides. So yeah, I think they'll be okay, but yeah, that's just a horror loss, absolute horror loss. I mean, you should be absolutely livid if you dropped a game like that for sure. How good was Matt Rao? Oh, No, mate. It was 20 clearances. I don't know where you got the number 16 from. It was 20 clearances pasted at full time for sure. Unless the stats got readjusted. No, it's still 20 clearances. Yeah, he was absolutely outstanding. I mean, just love watching him. Just how he just bollocks his way around the footy. He's so hard to tackle too. He was just getting plenty of it. I think it's just because of the sort of weaker Richmond midfield, not GWS, Gold Coast was able to get on top. And yeah, he was just a key part of that. And yeah, cheers for subscribing as well, Red Mag. Always appreciate the new people coming through. Last big win in the first round 2019 against West Coast. Yeah, so they haven't really had that good of a performance since 2019 in an opening game. You can say almost. So yeah. Okay, well, let's get back into the second term. So it's the Giants by 8 points. Second term, let's get into it. Kieran Briggs and Darcy Cameron have had a good start, both on the rucks too. Looking like a good hit out between the both as 𝐓𝐴𝐞 wants to cut the angles as always, but that kick's smothered. And now 𝗵𝐴𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐻𝐾, good tackle there from Tom Green. 12 tackles to 7 for the Pies. They've certainly brought a lot of heat around the footy. As 𝐷𝐿𝐼 now out to side bottom. And he likes one inside 50. Can Cox fly with the one hand? Good crumbing from Bobby Hill. He dishes out to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Can he get his first goal in Pies colours? It's a snap kick. A good favour Elliott. Just a bit too far. Boundary throw-in. It's going to be interesting though. Like, can Matt Rao though hit that consistency each week? Because he can sometimes be quite disappointing throughout games, and his outside game needs to improve too. But I think overall he was very, very good. Josh Dacos now playing for the holding the man. Free kick not going to be given. Haynes now out to Connor Idun. Big on this guy this year towards the wing. And good contest there between Cubbin and Charlie Dean. That's a boundary throw-in. G'day Xavier, hope you're going well, mate. Do you know Cardman 22? Yeah, I know Cardi. He's good chat. I don't know when he's doing that collaboration video, but yeah, he got me on board for the creators video he's doing. He gets a crowd on for every round, and they predict the round, and that means the creator's predicting every round of the season. I did round 18 because that's one he gave me. So yeah. It's an interesting round, that one, round 18. We have the Lions at the Gabba. And who did I tip? Well, you've got to find out. I'm not trying to build that much of a suspense, but you know. But yeah, no, he's a great man, Cardi. I mean, his stuff's absolutely top-notch. Okay, now 𝐷𝐿𝐼 goes inside 50. Can Cox fly? He's had a few jumps at it up the back here. Chance for Elliott. Can he get a soccer through? 𝗏𝐻𝐾 almost. It's at the post. It's at the post. Jeez, that play happened so fast I stumbled over my own speech. I mean, this is what happens sometimes. You know, I slur my speech when I'm trying to call the game a bit too fast. Swans to beat Lions, says Aussie. Maybe. I mean, considering they lost yesterday, they're rattled a bit. The winning streak's all done. All done and dusted. We'll walk over him now. But God knows what happened by round 18. I mean, Ashcroft will be back in the side by then, hopefully, if he doesn't injure himself again. But what else was there? There was a Hawks versus Collingwood. In that round 18 game too. So yeah, he gave me a few good games. Okay, now towards the edge of 50. Good contest there. Drop mark, though. That was from Cadman. As Darcy Cameron now whacks one forward. Good contest, but 𝐸𝐿𝐼 wins that one as he spins and he hand passes out now to Haynes. He's had a few touches now, and he'll just launch it towards the edge of 50. Under this one, Cameron again. Strong mark. Very good in the air. Come on, Giants. I want 2 from 2. Para 1 now. It's time for the orange team, says Anthony. Oh, good to hear from Parramatta getting the win. I saw the Canberra Raiders got the win. I don't go for the Raiders, but, you know, I live in Canberra, so... You know, if they ever have a good season like that in 2019, everyone will hop on the bandwagon. It was 2019 when they made the grand final, I'm pretty sure, the Canberra Raiders. Yeah, but I've been seeing a lot of people have the Raiders for, like, bottom 4 this year. It's like, oh, jeez. Don't want to disrespect the Canberra Milkmen, because that's the nickname, I'm pretty sure. Dacos now, beautiful hand pass. How's the kick, though? Oh, that's clever. Out over the top to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. He's overcommitted here, 𝐬𝐿𝐵𝐵, and that's an easy option with 𝐓𝐿𝐴, but... Oh, that's a mark. Yep, just a mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, again. He's been pretty much their main target inside 50. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, he's been pretty much the sole player for marks inside 50. Let's see if this hit the deck. Nah, I think that's just a mark. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's... Yeah, I think he's marked that. That's good enough. Looked like he had his arm under the footy. Didn't really look like he hit the ground from those angles. Nick Watson for Brownlow says, Noah, hey, if he can come in and kick over 35 goals, chance for the rising star. It'd be up there. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴's kick, though. Yeah, swings out too much to the right. Well, now 6 points. 2 points in a row for the Pies. Yeah, I'm from Canberra, Lockie, mate. I mean, it's nothing that amazing. It's you know, it's boring, as many people think it is. But you know, it's not that bad. We've got Floriade, Multicultural Festival. Oh, that's a beauty. Christ, I haven't been to the Multicultural Festival in ages. Anyways, good chance here for the Giants. Good wins there at the forward half as Daniels dribbling ball. Oh, wrong side of the post. That was a good contest there. I mean, I think Briggs dropped that one, but that was a good win. And almost from Daniels. Hoskin Elliott now. Fine veteran for the Pies as he goes out of the 50. Just pushed out there with ease. Mason Cox. Sam Taylor, too good. Didn't know that, says Lockie. Yeah, I mean, I don't really say that often that I am from Canberra. I mean, well, technically I don't actually live in Canberra. I'm like, you know, from the Canberra region, not exactly in the ACT. I live in New South Wales. I don't live in the ACT. Tom Green now goes deep. Darcy Cameron drops the mark. And Daniels holds it in for a ball up. Lions might actually start the season 0-3. I've got the Hawks next week, haven't they? Who they've got in the first few games? Tom Green now. Snap out of congestion, deep towards the square, and Darcy Moore there to get a spoil in and rush it over the line. I'm from Perth, although I was born in Tasmania. Yeah, okay, righto. That's a pretty unique timeline. Born in Tassie, move across to WA. DeGoey now, hands it out into space, but that's for no one in particular as Haynes was there first. O'Halloran. He's had a good start so far. Xavier O'Halloran throwing his weight around. Throwing in Collingwood next too. Yeah, well, Freo, yeah, that's right. Freo away is going to be a tough one. It's no gimme over there. I think they're going to open the season quite strong. I think the Dockers and certainly give Brisbane a run for their money. And they were very close last time out. Brisbane only won by a goal. I think around a kick last time. So yeah. Okay, now that's a holding free going side bottoms way. Side bottom now. We'll go down the line. Good spoil there from 𝐓𝐿𝐵𝐵. And now 𝐐�𝐿𝐴. Good pressure here applied from... Oh, beautifully done. Oh, how about that from Beau McCreary? Sensational. He grabs a slight jumper and just with his pace and his strength, he always shows elite pressure. Yeah, too good. It'll take some sort of a kick, though. He's going to be lining up from the boundary.
That's probably the
So from the boundary, 𝐓𝐴 he improves the angle. The kick's on its way. Looks beautiful off the bat. That's a sensational goal. And they're closing the gap. Collingwood, that's their 4th 2-point margin. That's a well-worked goal. Off the turnover. Well done from 𝐓𝐴 off the free. Sensational kick too for goal. We've had some good set shots tonight. Some good shots at goal. Shots at goal. Cullen Brown from outside 50 and now 𝐓𝐴. Great goal from the boundary. 5 goals 4, 4 goals 8. Always such a big part in success, the forward half pressure though. Like, that could just be an easy out there for the Giants, but Bo doesn't give up. Well done. Well, 13:02 to play until half time. Margin just 2 points now, after being 8 at quarter time. 𝐷𝐿𝐼 now. Another clearance his way as he chips one out towards half forward. That's a good mark again from 𝐓𝐴 on the lead. Lowers his eyes now. Not really the greatest kick favouring 𝐷𝐿𝐼. Ware does well. Out across now to Hayes. Quick hands here again for the Giants. Can they build? Josh Kelly now. They've got a chance here at half forward. Cabin in the air. Can he take another grab? Charlie Dean drops it. Good bodywork there from Green. Oh, that's got to be high tackle. Maynard digs in and here we go. Oh, this is the biff we want to see. Look at this. 𝐓𝐴 trying to control them. Just subscribing to Scott and 𝐵𝐿𝐿 𝐎𝐿𝐼. Appreciate it, mate. Toby Green now. It's been pretty quiet early on, Toby Green. He hasn't felt like he hasn't had much of an impact, but there we go. Inside 50, good use, Toby. Gives it to the other Green of Tom. Great man, Tom Green. Went to my high school, as I always like to brag about. Again, no one really cares, but yeah, you know, you don't really get many footballers come out of Canberra, so it's pretty special to see what he's doing. Chance now to kick his first of the season, Tom Green. Highly rated player coming into this year. A lot of people have him for the Brownlow. It's a big call. Can he convert here? Kick's on its way. Looks good. He's a good kick for goal, Tommy Green. And he brings the margin back out to 8 points. Giant supporters out on their feet. Why is a few Giants... Wait, I just saw a few Giant supporters in the crowd have like these orange high vests on. You know, those high vests... No, high-vis vests on. Must just be, I don't know, a gag or something. Like last night with the Blues Brothers, with the fedoras and all that. Now, well, there we go. Bit of goal for goal this game. And how about that from Toby Green? I mean, just the attack on the footy, bumps out Charlie Dean, wins the high. And, yeah, nice short kick there. Tom Green goals. G'day, Nomad. Good to see you back on the streams, mate. Hopefully going well. Welcome. 𝐤𝐿𝐼 now. That's going to be a high free against 𝐷𝐿𝐼. Anyway, deep entry here. Who can fly? Hogan. He's very good at that, Jesse Hogan. Contested marking has always been a strength, especially we saw plenty of that last year. And can he convert? Maynard unable to intervene. How many goals, though, for Jesse Hogan this year, you reckon? I mean, 49 last year. He's still a key piece in this Giants forward half puzzle. Coming, though, to come through. Still think over 35. Chance now for his first of the season. Beautiful kick. Right down the pipe. 2 goals in a row now for GWS. They bring it out to a game high margin of 14. Well, Tom Green's had a great second term. 13 touches he's on. 1 tackle and a goal. Callum Brown's still up there. Jesse Hogan is first. 𝐚𝐿𝐼's got 11. Maynard with 6 marks for him. Darcy Cameron's been battling well in the ruck. Dacos 11 touches. Darcy Moore 4 intercepts. Yeah, welcome back, Aiden. Okay, well, back in the middle we go. Nick Dacos. Good attack on that footy. He gets the centre clearance towards a one-on-one here. Good spoil there from Sam Taylor. And could be... It was in dispute, to be fair, but it could have been paid as a mark. But the umpire clearly yelled play on. And now a hack kick around the corner from Nick Haynes. Ball bobbles down Darcy Moore's throat. He slaps out in favour of 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐼. He'll get one on the shoe here. It's a low kick. Doesn't really favour Dacos. Now Taylor inboard to Green. He goes out across to Ware. Good to see him back on the side. He was hammered with injury last year. He had that long term... I think it was his knee or something. I don't know. It was a long term injury. I forgot what it was. It's on free to air, guys, so you can watch it on free to air TV if you have a TV. It's on. I think it's on 7+ too, so you can try that as well. And that's going to be in the back. That's Johnson's free. Sam Taylor not happy. Hopefully going well, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. And now he wants to cut the angles. Goes across. Who in the world is that to? 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 goes with the double fister. Josh Dacos keeps it in. Kane Horn now able to keep it in as well. He will centre it back up. Not really up the numbers as Sam Taylor. Too easy. Another intercept. In his stat sheet, that's now their 5th intercept mark, the Giants, whilst Collingwood have got 10. Taylor now. Good contest there in the air. Josh Kelly dispossessed. Good tackle that was from side bottom. And that one taken over. +7 contest possessions as well, the Giants' way. Giants, I think, throughout the game, they've been able to limit this Collingwood free-flowing ball movement quite well, and they're getting on top around the footy as Briggs whacks one forward. Could favour 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 here, and they'll take that, the Giants. Plenty of territory gained. Oh, did you see? Anyone see what Maynard did just then? He did the fake bump on 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, and he flinched. Brandon Maynard, eh? Okay. Another boundary thrown here, just outside the edge of 50. 14 clearances to 11 the Giants' way. Briggs gets the front spot. Ware now got attack. Hands it out to Josh Kelly on his favoured left. Centres the ball up. Now 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐼 gets an important spoil in. Does that stay in? Harvey Thomas wants to keep it in, but only as far as Dean, and 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼 again whacks that one out in the full. Josh Kelly now. Hoping Josh Kelly can keep fully fit this year. Like, he just always gets like a concussion or a soft tissue injury here or there. Let's hope. Anyway, that one trickles through for a point. Rush behind. So now it's a 15-point margin, 8:36 to play. Not on 7+, are they? Yeah, righto. I swear it was, though. Like, I swear I saw an article last year saying from now on, all the games are going to be on 7+. So, no, they're probably just false advertising. Oh, no, cheers for the kind words, Luca. Yeah, don't mind getting around the commentary a wee bit. You know, it's better than just, like, I don't know, staring and watching the game. Obviously, you want to get a bit vocal when doing watch-alongs and all that. Briggs now hit out 𝐚𝐿𝐼. Whacks one round the corner. Only as far as that Kane Horn. He'll chip it out across to Maynard. A few boos. Not a surprise. And that's a perfectly well weighted kick to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. He's been quiet so far, 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼. Hasn't been able to hit the board yet. Low kick. Nah, no good. Kelly on the intercept. Hands it out across now to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. And this is where they can break through the Giants. But that's a terrible kick Panic there. A bit now. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 off the turnover. Not a great hand pass for Elliott, but that's a clever slap. And a bit of a late bump there against 𝐼𝐻𝐪𝐼. And geez, Jamie Elliott's still a bit shaken up after that late bump. There's been plenty of late hits in this game so far, it must be said. Okay, well now Elliott will go inside 50. They've got to find a mark here. Maybe Mason Cox-Taylor, too good, but he drops the mark. Chance from McCrew now. Great pressure from Ware. He rushes the disposal, and that one, not even a score. Mark's just on the line. And they might score review it, actually. GTA 5 and Lego channel. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hopefully going well. Okay, they're going to call score review here. Just confirming if Whitfield marked it before crossing over the line, and he sure did. So no score there. Oh, good news, everybody. If you watched Thursday night's stream where I said at the start I need to stop swearing so I can actually have these streams become monetized again. Because if you don't know, the monetization on my streams in the past as of late have been set to limited, which basically means you earn pretty much no ad revenue because I've been swearing too much. But good news, the last 2 streams I've done, all 100% monetized. So, yeah, it's been good not saying the F-bomb every sentence because I swear like a sailor when I get a bit unhinged. But yeah, no. Just thought I'd share the news. Anyway, risky kick there. He's got to mark that footy there. Oleg Markov. And good pressure there from O'Halloran. He's been throwing around his weight tonight. Yeah, I didn't say. Yeah, I said Holland didn't get put up. Yeah, no, the chat's fine. It's just like what I say, which falls under the guidelines. Okay, chance now. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼. Head across now to Schultz. Twists and turns. 𝐬𝐼𝐻𝐪𝐼. Good pressure. Taylor now. Nice tackle as well from 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼. And his brother arrives and help, but carries that one over the line. Just pray that when the Swans play the Pies. Yeah, I've got to keep a lid on it for that too, because that's going to get pretty heated, for sure. Seven goals, 547. 4 goals, 832. Giants have definitely been looking like the better side this first half. They've defended well as a back 6. They're holding out this Pies pressure well. But it's still really anyone's game, of course, given Collingwood are always in these sort of games. And it's just been high intensity, high pressure. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼 now gets a glimmer of space. Just the kick, though, towards goal. Doesn't favour Cox nor the goals, and it's a boundary throw. And they'll take that, though, Collingwood. A deep forward entry results in a deep forward 50 stoppage. YouTube needs rules for Aussie, says Luca. Yeah, for sure. Because, we're a bit of a different breed when it comes to swearing. Yeah, but, YouTube's gotten really strict on all the swearing and guidelines and everything. Good tackle game from McCreary. Another umpire's ball up here. Okay, well now Callum Ward. Okay, it's going to be blood rule. Harvey Thomas off the blood rule. When you feel like swearing, just take a shot instead, says Bliss. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not a drinker, but yeah, I could start resulting in that. I don't know if anyone knows Fantasy Take TV Jords from Fantasy Take TV. He's a good guy. He's been on the channel with a few of those creator videos. Yeah, like last year when he had a really bad round, to cope, he actually took a few shots. So I could try and implement his style if either I need to swear or my Swannies are getting demolished. So could do that. We'll get Willie next week if the free kick count resembles tonight's 12. Yeah, the umpiring has been questionable with a few calls. A few no calls as well. You feel like, it could be a free, but yeah, hopefully umpires don't keep the whistle away for the game next week too, especially at the big round of the G at the Cauldron. 𝐼𝐻𝐿, beautiful stuff protecting the drop zone. Mason Cox, can he kick the goal? That's Johnson. Has he kept it in? No. Mate, hold on. Hold on here. So the goal umpire said, I'm not sure if it's a point. But what happens if it never crossed the line? What do they do? Okay, well, it went over the line, but just wondering, if that didn't go over the line, what would they do? Would they do a ball up in the center square, the goal square? It's an interesting, bit of a thought there, I think. But anyway, that easily crossed over. It's a point. So back to 14 points. Yeah, probably ball up. But the Giants were looking like they were about to get it out there, so it would have probably favoured Collingwood in that situation. But anyway, they've turned it over here. Chance now for 𝐓𝐡𝐞, fumble. And now Taylor out to Whitfield. Nice quick hands. That was a no-looker there to Cogs. He's dispossessed. 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿 now. Kicks. A beauty. Just off a step. That's a sensational goal. Collingwood will respond back with a snag. Back to 8 points. Back to the margin at quarter time. It's good to see from 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. Want to get those fantasy and Supercoach points up, especially. I think probably going to start him. That's what the superstar's able to do, just off a step. That was poor there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪. And I tell you what, like, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪's always sometimes a bit iffy out of their back half. We'll see this again on the replay. I think it was 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. It was a poor turnover there. But yeah, no, another really good turnover there. Good pressure. 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿 off a step. Bang goal. Okay. Oh, 8-point margin. How long we got left? The Macca's advertisement's in the way, so I can't see the scoreboard. 4:54 till half-time. Back in the middle we go. So Collingwood starting to get a bit more footy in their forward half. And they've finally gotten a goal for it. Tom Green, unable to get a clean disposals. Cameron, he's having a good half. Gets the clearance. Good stuff there from Elliott as he dishes it out to Josh 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻. Out into space for 𝐷𝐿𝐼. Oh, good contest there from Whitfield. Unable to intervene as Cogs does well against 𝐷𝐿𝐼. And it's going to be a boundary throw in here. There's Toby McMullen's the sub for GWS. Could potentially be warming up. 𝐷𝐿𝐼 now just offloads the kick. Goes all the way back to Crisp. Breaks the Toby Green tackle. Out across to Josh 𝐷𝐿𝐼. Hand pass. 𝐻𝐿𝐼 breaks through. Fumbles out to 𝐷𝐿𝐼 again. Nick 𝐷𝐿𝐼 whacks one on the shoe. Good spoil there from Taylor. Only as far as, I think that's 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻. Misses. Yep, that was 𝐷𝐿𝐼 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻. Would have been his first in Collingwood colours. 5 goals, 10 now for Collingwood. Very inaccurate in front of goal. They're getting a lot of these forward half turnovers as well. An area which they were really good at last year. Now, out across to Whitfield on the left boot. Front position there. Charlie Dean gets a nice spoil in. Another turnover here going Collingwood's way is 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Not a good hand pass there. Buckley brings it over. Well, scoring's dried up pretty much this whole second term, it can be said. We had a bit of goal for goal early on, but yeah, it's just been really stuck between the arcs. Briggs now grabs out of the ruck, front position, out across to Daniels. Who can he find? Towards the edge of 50, Cadman in the air. He had to sit, unable to take the mark. Bedford whacks it forward. That's good there for Toby Green. Here's a chance. Leaves it behind him as 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 instantly met into a Hogan tackle. High contact. Going 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻's way. I tell you what, there's been so many high contact frees this weekend. Lack of discipline. I mean, there was plaguey Thursday night. There was a lot last night too. I think, you know, it's still, players are still rusty, I think. It's only the first round of the season. Good tackle from 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻 there on Lachie Whitfield. G'day TTPD, hopefully going well, mate. Oh, g'day, Ron. Yeah, it's been a while. Hopefully going well, mate. Good to see you back. Yeah, they've got a few familiar faces back in the streams this year. You'll love to see it. High ball there from Tom Green. Good sport there. Brings that down the ground from Bedford. Poor hand pass there from Daniels. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐿 intercepts. He's met with a bit of pressure. Fumble there from Crisp. Another fumble there from Dacos. Lovely from 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. He just breaks it open. Is now Bedford's kick is not accurate towards the goals. But they'll take that GWS with a 4:50 stoppage. 7 points. 2:56 to play to half time. Collingwood starting to turn this game around a bit in their favour. Here's Adam Kingsley pondering a bit. Doesn't have the stress ball anymore. Remember Kingsley had the stress ball early on last year. He was scrunching that quite a bit. Hogan round the corner. Good goal. JDOD respond back with another. I moved to Brizzy, been busy. Oh, no, that's great to hear, mate. Hopefully Brisbane's been good. You're an Adelaide supporter, aren't you? So, I don't know, assuming you're living in Adelaide. So, yeah, Adelaide to Brisbane seems like an exciting move. I can definitely relate because I live in Canberra. So, yeah. But no, hopefully the weather's been good up there. Certainly been bloody... The humidity's been so high, especially in those northern states. Like Sydney's been pretty bad too. But yeah, footy's certainly been good so far. Like, you know, people obviously complain about the bloody opening round, but the games have still been good. I mean, from my perspective, I loved watching the first game because we won. And it was, you know, it was a Swans masterclass. What can I say? You know, some people thought it was boring, fair enough. It was a boring game from a neutral perspective, of course. But yeah, last night's game was a thriller. I mean, it was fun. It was hard not to be entertained by GWS's first half, and then obviously Richmond came to play. But yeah, I think it's been good so far, and this has turned out to be a good contest. Bit of a scrap it's turned into now. Bit of goal for goal as well. Chance now for Collingwood. As it goes inside their 50 chance, 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐿 will go back to Dacos. Twisting and turning, he breaks free of the O'Halloran pressure. That's a good centering ball. Now side bottom, offloads to Tom Mitchell. Here's a rare goal kicker. Never in doubt, of course. He's going to convert that, Tom Mitchell. Quick response there from Collingwood. Back to 7 points. $20K subs by the end of the year. Says Aiden. Yeah, possibly. I mean, it's obviously a big ask, and yeah, the subs will continue to chip away. Who knows? Alright, well, good play there from the Pies inside 50. They work it well. There's a lovely centering ball there too from Dacos. And yeah, Mitchell's just all alone for the outlet there, and good stuff, good footy. Well, back we go again in the midfield. 2:19 to play. Goal for goal. There's Darcy Cameron. Gets a bit of a hit out to Goey now. Soccers one forward. Yeah, well read there from Haynes. And now 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 Ash loves to take the game on from half back. Oh, that's a sensational mark there from Bedford. It was a good effort. Oh, Bedford's played on. Okay, no, he has to come back. Six goals, 10, 8 goals, 5 as Bedford now. Centre wing launches to the edge of 50. Cadman gets up early, unable to take the mark. Oh, Daniels, he wish he had that moment back. And great pressure there again from Crisp. Fumbles galore here. Briggs now, the big body. Tap there from Whitfield. Doesn't favour a teammate. Cadman, good pickup. Ash goes back to Haynes, and he'll just whack one forward here. Who's up? They got the numbers here. The Pies in the air. Dean, a good spoil, but hits the deck only as far as Hogan. The no-look hand pass to Kelly. The centering ball. Can they find a target? Callum Brown. Great mark. Jeez, he's fun to watch. Good in the air. He can do it all over the ground too. But that's just some chaos footy right there. I mean, Crisp didn't really have pride, Daniels, to be honest. Hogan, Kelly, good footy. Good high-intensity football this is. Well, Callum Brown should be converting this. 9 marks inside 50 to 3 as well, so they've certainly had the edge, the Giants, when going inside 50 for their efficiency. And can Callum Brown convert to continue the goal-for-goal affair we've been seeing in this second term? We sure can. Their 9th. Fourth goal for Callum Brown. That's his career high. Giants fans up and about. Yeah, see, there's a few of them with the orange high-vis vests. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it looks good. Good turnout, of course. Jeez, bloody hell, they're still on the Giants supporters. Bloody hell. Get up on your feet, Giants fans. Still on them. Jeez, I'll tell you what, the directors just like stay on this shot. Now, there we go. Oh, nice helicopter shot there. Bird's eye view. I heard in the news though they're planning to renovate Giants Stadium in the future. Of course, definitely want to, try and increase its capacity of 20,000. GWS fans going off. Yeah, it doesn't really fit well that statement, but no, I mean they're gaining good support by the year. Same with the other new clubbers alongside the Gold Coast Suns is now Brent Daniels. He's always clean in front of the goals. Another goal from a centre clearance from the Giants. Get it inside 50 quick. The numbers arrive. What did I say last night's stream? The three amigos. They had that at Carlton, but I think at GWS, Toby Green, Toby Bedford, and Brent Daniels. They build a formidable trio. And there's Craig McRae pondering a little bit. Having a think. They've just been a lot more efficient there forward half, GWS. $19-point margin. This game's just swinging back and forth a little bit with the margins. Gets out to a bit, then it closes the gap. And Collingwood finding a way to closing the gap. Good goal there from Daniels and Tom Green. Gets around him. Darcy Cameron now hit out. 𝐐𝐞 breaks through that Dacos tackle. Down across now into some space. Good pick up there. Fumble bit there, though, from O'Halloran in the hand pass. Didn't get contact there. And now 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 fumble. Able to recover. Quick hands here from the Pies. Can they break through this congestion? Yes, they can, as now McCreary goes deep inside 50. Can they have a chance here before the siren? No, they can't. Jack Buckley with a good intercept, and that will do it for the first half of footy. Giants, 19-point margin at half-time. They have certainly been the better side in this half of footy for sure. More efficient in the forward half. Then I think tougher around the football, and they've just looked quite good. And whilst the Pies have had a bit more footy in their forward half, so I think all round they'll take a nice healthy margin heading into half-time. But yeah, it's just really high intensity. A bit of fumbles, a bit of turnovers. It's all about these 50-50s, and GWS have been able to make the most of their chances. Of course, when you look at the scoring shots, 10 goals 5 to 6 goals 10. Yeah, Buckley and Sam Taylor have been good on the air. Yeah, they've been good and effective off clearance too, GWS. So they're certainly winning a lot of those sort of areas to give themselves a bit of a nice lead heading into the halftime sheds. Have a look at we'll have a look at the team stats. So let's have a look, shall we? So team stats. So you're still plus 10 inside 50s from Collingwood, but as I said just before, I think that the main thing for the Giants' lead is just their more efficiency when going inside 50. How good is that for footy back? No other sport like it? Yeah, 100%, Davey. I mean, people get around their cricket and other sports, and I get around my soccer and NFL, but yeah. Special sport, this one. 13 free kicks to 7 Collingwood's way, and yeah, look at that clearance. Plus 5 clearances going GWS's way. They're winning the contested possessions by 5, so they're winning the contested game. The turnovers, 38 to 30. Marks inside 59 to 3 as well. That just the cleaner use inside 50, and they've found more winners as well in their forward half. Like, obviously Daniels bobbing up with that goal. But these are sort of the games where Collingwood are in. they play sometimes a quarter not so great, and then they'll just turn around, kick 3 in a row, and then there you go, bang, 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 they're in the game. So it still feels like this game is close. You still want to treat it like that, but it must be said, GWS have looked like the better team for sure. I always get these little flies sometimes fly around with my lights on. And there you go. Okay, let's have a look at the play stats, shall we? Tommy Green leading the game with 20 touches. I mean, he's been sensational. Second term was brilliant. Kicked the goal. Been tough in the trenches. 4 clearances. Josh Kelly, 18 touches. Dacos, 17. 𝐐𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝, the midfielders, they're getting plenty of supply from their mids, the Giants. 𝐬𝐿𝐵𝐵's got 11 disposals. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 with 11, 12 to 𝐷𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐼, and Maynard 𝐼𝐿𝐼 13. He's been a bit inaccurate, though, in front of goals with 2 points. Darcy Cameron, I've liked his half. 73 fantasy points, 15 hitouts, 4 tackles. How many marks has he got as well? 2 marks. I think he's been good. Probably one of, for sure, one of the Pies' bests, I think, in that first half. Josh Dacos had some nice moments. The wing, the Curry's battling hard. Maynard's been good in the air. But yeah, Giants definitely deserve this lead for sure. Alright, I'm going to go take a whiz, lads, and I'll be back in a sec. And we'll obviously do the 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. See how I go. Because yeah, we've been doing that the past 2 streams, and I want to try and finish it this time. But yeah, I'll just quickly go take a whiz. I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back, everyone. So let's get into this Sporkle for half time. So it's about a 10 minute long quiz, and both times I've done it, I've been too slow, and then the game returns before I finish the quiz. So might as well start it now. Okay, Sporkle, here it is. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we've been doing this 30 years or older in 2024. Here it is. So yeah, we've got 10 minutes to do this. 30 plays are over. This is 2023 lists as well. So let's go. Okay, so Adelaide, Sloane, and feel free if you want in the chat, give me a few ones that you might know. Always helpful. Okay, Brisbane, 30. McCarthy is one. Fort, Lions, Neil. 31 defender. Who was that again? Leicester. And Ford, even though he's a key defender, I don't know why he's popped up as that. He should be a key defender, not a defender. 35 forward, 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. And then we had Newman. And who was the midfielder again for the Blues? 30-year-old. Doherty, that's right. Collingwood, Pendlebury. 33 defender, Howe, side, bottom, Cox, Elliott with 2 T's. Last time I was doing it with 1 T and it wasn't coming up. Key forward, 31 years of age, minor, check. 30 midfielder, Mitchell, Crisp. Yeah, no, definitely, James. They are looking quite good, the Giants. Still think it's anyone's game, though, because Collingwood can certainly bring it back. But yeah, they've been looking really good. Going inside 50, they've looked much better than the Pies as well. Okay, 30 defender. We'll skip that one for now. I don't think we ended up getting that one. Oh yeah, Hoskin Elliott. Ruckman, Goldstein, Heppel, and then Shield. Collingwood needs their defenders to get some body and touch on the Giants' key forwards. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think Cadman's been able to get a few, some good opportunities to take some marks, and Hogan's been good in the air as well. Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at it, the bigger picture, no Murphy, no Howe is definitely hurting them, because they're very good interceptors and they do show good physicality. So, yeah, there's that to ponder too. Collingwood fan Giants completely outplaying us. Yeah, it's definitely well said, edits. Yeah, no, for sure. I think, just look at how more efficient they are in that first half. Especially, off the turnover, and they're moving the footy well. They're doing better in the contest too. So, yeah, they do have to lift. They do have to lift Collingwood. Because it could certainly slip away from them. 33 forward, Walters for Fremantle. Don't know if you can see that, everyone. You just have to try and set through the chat. Okay, 32 mid, 5. Taberner. And then we have O'Meara. Okay, Geelong, this one's an easy one. Hawkins, Duncan, Dangerfield, Tui, Stanley, Witsarves, Guthrie, Rowan, 30 defender, we had Buse, 30 key forward, 30 key forward, who is the 30 key forward again? Cameron, I thought I already put in Jeremy Cameron. And 30 defender, who was that other one? I think I had him in, but I've forgotten who it was. Is it College? I think it could be College Asney. We'll leave that one for now. Day and Casbolt. Hey, Casbolt had a good game today. I thought he was really good in the air, especially that first half. It was good to watch. He's been really, really productive for the Suns since he came over as the listed free agent. Wits, Swallow. Another midfielder thrown in there. Who was there? Not Fiorini. Can't think of it at the moment. GWS will move on to now. Ward, Keith, Haynes, 30 forward, Green, and 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝, Hawthorn, Gunston, Bruce, Wingard, and Frost. Melbourne now. We've got Gawn, we've got McDonald, we've got Ben Brown, we've got May. Don't know who that other one is though. The 32 key. In fact, what is that? This look here. It says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says 32 KWD. What's a KWD? It's probably a typo for a key forward. Anyway, key defender for 30. Don't think it's Lever. Tomlinson. Okay. Now Shields. And then Greenwood. Okay, Port Adelaide. We have Boak. We have Mackenzie. And then we have Dixon. Richmond now. Prestia. Who's that other aging mid? 30 to the vendor. Grimes. Pickett's one of them. Is McIntosh? Don't think he is. Lynch. Don't know how to play I don't think Vlosten's in there. Naismith is one. Okay, St Kilda, 32 ruck. Campbell, 30 midfielder. Don't think Steele's 30. He's one of those older types. Ross, yep. 30 defender. Not 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪. No. Webster. Geez, a bit infamous at the moment, Jimmy Webster. 30 mid. Oh, a few midfielders here. Okay, Brad Hill, Mason Wood, and who's the last one? Brad Hill, Mason Wood. Going over Ross and Hill. We'll just skip that one for now. Okay, the Swannies should be good at this. Hopefully, Rampy, Reed. 31 mid, Parker, 30 key defender, Hamling, 30 forward, 30 forward. Who have we got sneaking there? Adams will be the mid. 30 defender. I don't think Melican's 30, no. Lloyd's one. Oh, yeah, that's it. Brad Crouch. There we go. Yeah, no, it was a good quality game of footy, Krusty. From the Suns' point of view, for sure. They were dominant that first half. Good comeback from Richmond, it must be said. But, no, I think just the midfield dominance was just too good from the Suns for really the whole game. So good win for them. 39 points in the end, so it's still a convincing win, even though they conceded 8 goals. Yeah, Mason Cox has been one of the worst on ground for sure. Laughing Magpie. He's shown no effort in the air. Anyway, I've got a minute left on this. Let's quickly do this. McGovern. Forward. Cripps. 31 key forwards. Darling. Shuey. Oh no, Shuey retired. Kelly. No, he's like, I think he's 29 or 30. He's not 30, I don't think. Cole maybe. No, not Barras. We'll go to the doggies. Keith. Liam Jones. 32-year-old. I think he's in his 30s, Johannesson. Yes, he is. 31 key forward. Bruce. Josh Bruce is he retired, Josh Bruce? I swear he's in his 30s as well. 31 Liberatore. 30 mid Trelaw. Okay, we've got 86 out of 99. Okay, 10 seconds. Can't think of anyone else. Yep, 𝐼𝐻𝐪. Okay, there we go. So, 86 out of 99, not bad. I'll take that. Let's see what we got wrong. Oh, we didn't even do. Okay, Stewart was the other one. Brandon Ellis, that's right. Alex Sexton. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Alex Sexton you could still say is a forward, but he's starting defence this year. Adam Kennedy, yep. Jake Melksham was the... Yeah, that's the thing. He's not a key forward, so I thought that was key forward for Jake Melksham, so I didn't put that right. Andrew Gaffin-Yo, Rory Lobb, Duray, Broad, Dusty Martin. Of course, how do I forget Dustin Martin? And then, yeah, forward, Robbie Fox, even though you could say he's a defender, and Cunners. Well, there we go in the end. Not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Is there any other good quizzes? AFL 2024. Dwayne Russell's top 50 players. There's a lot of teams here. Might as well just do the Swans, see how we go. Do all these numbers here. Yeah, let's give it a go. So Warner, McLean. Well, it's almost about to be the second half. Of course, let's just quickly smash this out, shall we? Taylor Adams. I'm not really the best with numbers, remember. That is a bit of my weakness, so I do forget. Like I can't even remember who number 4 is at the moment. Okay, number 9, Haywood. Fox, Rampy. I think it's easier to do it like coming out of the fence. So Fox, Rampy, Lloyd, McCartan, Hamling, Blakey. Scroll this out a bit. Okay, I think you can see that a little bit better. Okay, and then we've got Gilden, Donald. Okay, I've already gone Robbie Fox, Milliken, Florence. Okay, players going back into positions now. Mills, Parker, McAndrew, Sheldrick, Roberts, Paddy Snell, Indy Kirk, and Cleary, Caleb Mitchell, Cooper Vickery, McInerney's 27. James Jordan, Tom Papley, Grundy, number 4, that's right. Wicks. Okay, well, let's get back to the game. Just a little bit of my Swannies knowledge just before the start of the second half. I remember back in the day, a lot of AFL YouTubers used to do those Sporkle quizzes. They made AFL videos on the Sporkle quizzes. They were fun to watch. No one really does them anymore these days. Okay, well let's get in the second half. About to kick off.
But the score involvement is handy to kick that goal. Outside 50 in the second quarter was Cherry on the top, and his clearance work is generally pretty strong. Probably looking for a little bit more from the guy, but it's a shared responsibility there through the midfield.
So, got a good game of football here on our hands. The Giants by 19 points. How you going, Adam, mate? Welcome to the stream. You're a St Kilda supporter, Adam, or something, mate. It's going to be a good round 1 test for them against the Cats at home, for sure. Okay, so here we go. Second half. Better kick off. So, the Giants, more of the efficient side as we enter into the second half. It's still really anyone's game. Having their fair share of the possession to the Pies. They are winning the inside 50 count as they go inside 50 again for the first time this second half as 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐷 brings it over. Oh, that's cool. The Giants have been swimming in a shipping container instead of an actual pool. Bit of budget cuts of the facilities, but they're finally getting a pool. How good? Jeez, I swear to God, Brian Taylor loves just the unusual stories, the obscure sort of stories when commentating. Okay, well, McMullen's out in the park, so he's on as the sub. As Callum Ward, yeah, I think he did cop that knock in that contest under that Macquarie tackle, so he's out of the game. So yeah, John Noble's yet to be the sub. Maisie Cox hasn't had a touch as well when looking at the stat sheet just then. So he, yeah, definitely got a lift. As the Laughing Magpie put it well, he's been really poor, but he's his chance maybe. No, that's not him. Goes inside 50 again here for Collingwood. Now 𝐓𝐿𝐷. Twisting and turning, he'll go back now to Lockie Ash. Hands it to 𝐓𝐿𝐷. He'll chip it over. And that one has gone out. Boundary throw in. Would turn out Giant Stadium tonight, of course. Plenty of black and white. Good fair share of Giant supporters too as well. Good stuff there from Elliott. Falls over though. That's without the footy. Cogs is free. It's going to be 50. We drop the ball. Bronx cheers in the crowd. Cogs now will want to quickly go. Love to go end-to-end near the Giants. He'll just chip it out on the 45. It's a good kick. Finds Jacob Ware. The boy from Woodville West Torrens, local club. Short. Finds Brent Daniels. He's got the orange boots tonight. And now he goes deep towards the pocket. Cox is in the hole. Hogan doesn't get up. Markov now. Out in the space here from McCreary. Taps it back to Markov. Twists and turns. He does well. Whacks on the shoe, and that will favour 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 here. Can they go to end-to-end Collingwood? It's another 50-metre penalty. This time Cornelio's given it up. And lack of discipline early on in this second half.
See who that was against, Davis. Was it Cornelio or someone running by? Short 50 as well. They robbed him. That should be on the 50-metre line because it took place inside the centre square at the other end.
Short now. Side bottom. BT getting pretty vocal about the 50-metre penalty. It is odd though that they're so inconsistent, those 50-metre penalties, on like how they actually travel the distance. Like it doesn't even look 50 metres sometimes. Oh, Mason Cox almost. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 now gets out to the McCreary, a bit fumbly, and he's taken in the Tom Green tackle, but he just got the hand pass out, so no holding the ball. Cornelio, good offloading hand pass. They can go here, the Giants. Quick hands galore. Now 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 just hand passes out in the space. Maynard, good attack, but 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 keeps his feet. Slap was nice there from Charlie Dean. Cancels out the attack. Now the Pies go off the turnover. Good strong mark there from Josh Dacos on Whitfield. Inboard kick finds his brother. And he wants to go corridor again. Nice option. Pendlebury. Oh no, he doesn't hit the target. He hits that one pretty much all the time. Kelly now taking in an Elliott tackle. Ball in dispute here. Nice from McMullen. Good pressure applied. Umpire's ball.
Collingwood in the second half, their ball use inside 50 is the big improvement area. They haven't been able to connect up. 10 more entries.
15 tackles inside 50 to 0. Wow, what a stat line that is in Collingwood's favour. Just been too efficient. They haven't really needed the forward half pressure of the Giants. Chance now. Dacos breaks free. That's holding the ball. Good tackle there from Brown. Good intensity early on in this second half from the Giants so far is McMullen now. Poor kick straight down side bottom's throat. Not a good sign from the sub. Now Pendlebury in at midfield. So again, they are getting the early entries in this first half, Collingwood. But it's just their cohesion going inside 50 has been their issue. As Dacos now want to cut the angles. He goes out deep towards Hoskin Elliott. Oh, geez, the umpire pretty vocal to stand there. And now inside 50, the Giants have been good in these areas. Taylor gets the first hands on it. He drops it. Pressure now. Who wins this one is 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 now around the corner. Hits the point post. That's out in the full. I've been able to get these ground level winners, the Pies, but just to no really much efficiency. A few shots at goal, they've been inaccurate. And for the most part, though, the Giants have been able to swallow a lot of these inside 50s and get it back out. Definitely are one of the top rebound 50 sides in the competition too, GWS. So this is where they love to build, especially right here and right now as they go. Oh, that's a poor hand pass there from Daniels. Uncharacteristic. It's now Crisp. And that's going to be on the ball. Took Buckley on, but a good tackle. And he's got options out on the wing here. Midfield now. Usually good user. Mason Cox. There we go. Finally gets his first touch on it. Oh, and the crowd lets him know about it. Plenty of boos. Are they saying boo or boo earns? If anyone knows The Simpsons, they'll know that reference. Okay, Josh Dacos now. Low kick, well done from Buckley. Arrives just in time to bring that one over the boundary line. So yeah, again, Pies are holding in their forward half a bit more. But, yeah, Giants are just really keeping them at bay. Ruck work now. Good from Mason Cox. Gets the hit out forward, but only as far as Ash. Just gets the hand pass out. Nice from Pendlebury there. Dacos inside 50. Better use. Better use. Good mark on the lead there from Elliott. And he can start to potentially close the margin here for Collingwood. Nice flat kick. 42-25 inside 50s. I was saying Burns. Yes, good to hear someone knows that joke. It's an absolute classic. Good old Hans Melbourne. Okay, well, Elliott needs to convert. This has been their issue, Collingwood. Shots at goal haven't been too great. Kicks on its way. Nope, doesn't come back. This is where usually they convert Collingwood, but... Oh well, 3-goal game it is now. There's 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐷. We'll kick it in. Hand pass now out to Ash. And now out to Haynes. It's a deep kick. Who can fly here? Well done from Riccardi. Should have taken that mark. Stays in. Well done there. That was good from Harvey Thomas. And now McMullen. The youngsters link up there. And he goes on his left shoot. He's got to fly here, Toby. And that's a good effort. Well done there from Charlie Dean too. Good contest. Boundary throw in centre wing. Commentary side. There he is, Craig McRae again. How about him, mate? What a man. +3 contest possessions and +7 uncontested possessions the Giants' way. Darcy Cameron with the hit out. McMullen brings it down to ground. Tom Green dispossessed one from Mitchell. And another ball up.
Just looking at where the spark might come from for the Pies. Jordan is going forward in this quarter, but now he's coming up as an extra into the stoppage.
So, 𝐸𝐿𝐼's shifted forward here for the Pies. He's an impact player. They need something from him on the scoreboard. As Tom Green goes inside 50 here for GWS. Pendlebury, quick hands, but good pressure play from Hogan, but he fumbles. Dacos now. Josh, that is, out to Charlie Dean. Chips it out towards the wing. That's a good kick. Has to make 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐷 work, though, 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐷. Does well in the air. Another boundary throw-in. Bit unexpected, it must be said, though, that 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐷 𝐓𝐿𝐼𝐷's trade request. I mean, he was off the back of a terrific year for Fremantle. Then it just came out of the blue that all of a sudden I want to go to Collingwood. But so far hasn't been able to show his best so far. Anyway, good body work there from Jesse Hogan. That was good there against Charlie Dean. Got rid of the separation. I mean, Dean did fall over. Good stuff there from the stoppage. 𝐤𝐿𝐼𝐷 whacked it long. Hogan mark. 10 marks inside 50-4. This has been one of the game-changing statistics for sure. As Jesse Hogan, can he convert this to extend the Giants' lead to over 20 points? The kick's on its way. Yeah, lovely kick. He's brought his shooting boots tonight so far, Jesse Hogan. That's his second. And the Giants out now to a bit of a lead. A 4-goal lead. And this is something you don't really see much with Collingwood, getting out to quite a bit of a lead, but it's only 4 goals. It's only 4 goals. And again, they just continue to make Collingwood pay. It feels like Collingwood are good enough to be in this game, but just lack of goal sense, lack of cohesion inside 50. A bit sloppy around the footy too, and they're just making them pay. I tell you what though, Jesse Hogan's goal kicking's really improved over the last 12 months. He's become really, really reliable. He's got a good technique. And to think early in his career, that was his issues. Just the mental health issues and everything. Just couldn't get it done. Now he's found a good home at GWS for sure. As 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐷 now out in the space. They get the clearance here, the Pies. They want the next goal for sure. As Dacos now lowers his eyes inside 50. Terrific mark back with the flight, 𝐼𝐷. As he now goes out across to Jack Buckley. Buckley now. Yeah, good kick. Finds 𝐼𝐻𝐪𝐿. Nowhere to go. He wants to take on side bottom, and that's a great tackle. He quickly wants to go off the turnover. Low kick. Nice one, Jamie Elliott. Chance to repay himself. He quickly goes over the top. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐿. Chance to kick us first. Here we go. I wish you would have that moment back, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪, and that's a terrible, terrible turnover. If in doubt, bird it long.
Well, again, he was out on that fat side, 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. That's his lane that he's working down that far side of the ground, and just the smart hand of side bottom.
Quick off the turnover there. Collingwood is now a chance for 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Can he make GWS pay off that? Poor turnover there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 and 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Terrible, terrible kick. He's missed. Didn't even look close from scoring. Another point.
It's a real opportunity just to ignite something. The Pies look like they're a little bit flat. They're looking for something. Had the opportunity to kick your first goal. Coming across. That could have been the moment.
Off the back of a great tackle from Sidor.
As now 𝐓𝐡𝐿𝐼𝐻 goes out of the 50 here for GWS. Good contest between Briggs. Yeah, beautiful from Crisp. Reads the drop of the ball nicely. As now inside 50 again for Collingwood. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 almost. Just couldn't take the second bite of the cherry. Umpire's ball. G'day AVPS, welcome mate. Good to see you back on the stream, mate. Hopefully going well. Bit of a scrappy game so far. 23 points the margin. The Pies, another forward 50 stoppage. Briggs just chips out in the space. Josh Dacos gets the hands out. Oh, how about that? Beautiful. Pendlebury now. Always good in these areas. What a spoil from Buckley. Ball's still in the chance here for the Pies, but nah. Terrible hand pass from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 Cameron. Fell straight into 𝐿ocky𝐻𝐼𝐻's lap. And boundary throw on centre wing. They'll gain the territory there, Collingwood. Oh, no, sorry, GWS. Beautiful stuff there from Jack Buckley.
Well done, Jack Buckley. That was just as Daisy put it, sublime.
There's now Bedford to Ware. 𝐤𝐿𝐼𝐻 usually good by foot. Out the space. Oh, Toby Green reads that beautifully. He gains a bit of space. Goes for the check side. Oh, that's the goal of the night. What a goal from Toby Green. That will get the Giants supporters on their feet. 12 goals, 577. 6 goals, 1248. And the onslaught continues of the Giants just making the Pies pay. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. It feels like, for the most part, it's just camped in Collingwood's forward half, but they get it out. That's just beautiful football, though. That's what the Giants do so well. Just those out-the-back goals, and, you know, that's what good forwards do. They know where it's going to land. So Toby Green, instead of, you know, jostling for position, he knows where it's going to land. He just sprints past. I think that was Maynard. And we'll see this again in 𝐤𝐿𝐼𝐻. Just puts out in the space. No, it's against Markov, sorry. Yeah, protects it well against Markov. Check side. You know, he's putting that one through. He's fired up. He's first. He's first of 2024. The Green Machine. Starting to really get this margin out now. It's a 29-point margin, to be exact. Good attack on the footy from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Good hand pass. That was good from Briggs. Kelly now whacks one on his non-preferred. Side bottom. Can't take the mark. Good attack there from Harvey Thomas. Showing his heat. McMullen now. Doesn't really suit the hand pass to Cogs there. Great heat there from McMullen. That's a high tackle. Beautiful from McMullen. Good last few moments here just then as he goes deep. Chance now in the air. Maybe a chance for Daniels. Twists and turns. Gets the hands out. Jesse Hogan round the corner. It's a point, but it was a throw from Daniels.
His 25th birthday today, Brett Daniels.
Oh, yeah, 25 today. I was talking about his age early on. Well, there you go. 25th birthday today.
To come over to his side of the ground.
As now, that's not a great kick. Oh, it felt like not a great kick there from Maynard, but Quaynor read it well. He goes inboard now to Josh Dacos. Pies need to build, but the kick towards half forward. That's to 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 that goes straight to Connor Oden, I should say. Hand pass to Briggs. He's got to be clean. Oh, does it like a ruckman. Not too clean at all. Now Bobby Hill. Cox has got to be good at ground level. Gives to Bobby Hill. The dribbler now. Again, straight to a Giants defender of Haynes. He goes back now to Whitfield, and it's not preferred, and out to McMullen. And he's got plenty of space here. Toby McMullen, the sub, goes out deep. That's a lovely kick. How about that? Out to Callum Brown. Their transition tonight, Collingwood's just not been at their very best as well. It's been another thing to observe too, as Hogan does well to bring that to ground. Crisp now, good attack on the footy from both sides. Clean from Markov, now Crisp with the handball receive. He goes over the top now to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Hand pass, just doesn't really favour anyone, but Bedford's there to arrive, but Crisp is there to follow up. Good pressure there from 𝐤𝐿. Bedford, good pick up. He breaks free, twists and turns, needs to find an option. Out across wide, that's good vision. He finds Brent Daniels, the smalls combining as the Giants continue to build. Now Daniels out to where, that's a poor hand pass. Darcy Cameron just gets the hand pass out. Oh, he flicks it up to himself and he barrels it forward to gain territory. But that's only as far as Harry Himmelberg. Giants' defence, though, has been very, very good. Really, really good. They just look composed and really solid back there. Rock hard. New watcher, g'day Abbas. Hopefully going well, mate. Can you tell me when the match will end? Well, there's 7 minutes and 10 seconds until three-quarter time, mate, on the countdown clock. Deep entry again for GWS. Moore gets the fist in, boundary throw-in.
Down there with a little bit of movements with Noble.
And now Kane Horn gets a quick kick around the corner. High ball, who's up here? Yeah, good mark there from Himmelberg. Just a lot of bombing tonight as well from Collingwood. Oh, I forgot to add a point. Himmelberg now deep towards inside 50 more. Can't take the mark. Chance now, Josh Kelly. Something out of nothing. Now the chance. Cadman, a high kick. It's a goal. Aaron Cadman continues. The goals in a row for GWS. This was something I did say in my tipping video. If you just don't allow Collingwood to intercept, like Moore can intercept those, they bring it to ground. And the Giants smalls have got to work. They really have. They've been good at ground level inside 50, the Giants. And how about this margin? It's really blown out now. 36-point margin, but the Pies fans for sure will still think they're in this game. Plenty of cheers for John Noble. So Quaynor just whacks it long. Himmelberg reads the drop zone the best. Another whack in long. Yeah, see, Moore drops that. Kelly kick smothered. And yeah, that was some clean hands. Who was that? Jesse Hogan. Cadman. Slots it home. There's now Crisp taking in the tackle. Socket forward from Cameron. Hands over the top. 𝐓𝐴𝐞 now. I've got to find something here, Collingwood. Whitfield now shanks it out. O'Halloran's been attacking hard. He sockers one forward. He had a bit of time there as 𝐓𝐴𝐞 now intercepts, goes long, deep towards the pocket. Cox a chance. 𝗏𝐵𝐴𝐶 sockers finds the boundary. .6:01 to play until three-quarter time. Okay, so Tom Mitchell looking like he's the one to be subbed. It's not an injury concern. Probably just... yeah, probably just a lack of ability, really. Haven't really heard his name. Haven't really called his name too much tonight. Good hit out there from Briggs. Tom Green. High ball. It's a touch ball. 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐶 doesn't elect to mark. He punches. Jeez, he had a bit of time there. He could have at least grabbed possession. Good tackle from 𝐓𝐴𝐞 on Toby Green. Ball up again. Yeah, it was a terrific game last year, of course. Oh, what's this free kick for? Okay, so apparently Toby Green's walked away the ball and the free kick. I've never seen that before. And there you go. Well, now a chance for 𝐓𝐴𝐶 to convert. Nick it is to convert off a sloppy Toby Green error. Kicks on its way. Nah. Just sneaks in for a point. Has anyone seen a free kick like that before? I don't think I have. Anyway, it's a point.
The Giants have been far better in transition this evening. 3 goals won from the defensive 50 and just the solitary 2 behinds for the Collingwood Football Club.
13 entries, no goals. They're number 1 in the comp last year. Goals per time in. So
13 inside 50s to 7, so it's just really the same tale of the second term. Getting plenty of entries. Now Noble, can he do something this sub? He goes deep. Chance for Bobby Hill. Geez, how he almost took that mark against Connor Iden. It was a good effort and good pressure there from Bobby Hill and Sam Taylor. Oh, it's a high to GWS. Well, now the frees are starting to roll in. Lack of discipline galore now. Deary me. It's Taylor now will go out across to Iden. And now out across to Whitfield. Measures his kick. Goes to 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿. Let's have a look at a few of the halfbacks. So 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿, 19 disposals. Whitfield's been busy with 18. Tom Green's been their best for sure. This is going to be his 24th touch. Or 23rd, sorry. Short kick now. Whitfield. Back to 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐿. Loves to rack up the meters gains as he goes deep. Oh, how about that? All alone, Toby Green. They've been able to pick apart Collingwood well when going in transition. How about this kick, though? It's a poor one. Ball bobbles in dispute. Maynard. A few fumbles. Goes out for a boundary throw. G'day, Johnny. Wrapped with the win last night. Yeah, terrible news, mate. Certainly, you don't want to hear that, especially for 𝐷ocherty. I mean, that's his 3rd ACL injury now in his career. Of course, coming off the cancer too. Really unlucky man, I mean. And a very likeable character too, so all the best with his recovery, of course, as Whitfield just gets the hands out. McMullen, bit of a fumble, but he recovers. Now Tom Green. Good smother from Crisp there. As the ball trickles out. For another boundary throw-in. But yeah, no, Elijah Hollands is replacing once back from suspension. Yeah, I think he'll I've been hearing he's pretty much best 22, so I think he gets a run next week against the Tigers, maybe. Buckley now. Oh, look at that. Too easy. Just sprints away from Mason Cox. And he hits a beautiful target of Aaron Cadman. And now he wants to go corridor. Inboard the Josh Kelly. Jamie Elliott arrives late. They want to use this hand pass, but Kelly wants to go long. Nope. See, look at that. They're just lining up here. It's now out across to Haynes. And he'll hit the 45 out across. That's good use. Ware did drop the footy, but he goes back to Brown now. And now he'll want to go deep inside 50. They've got the numbers here, the Giants. Almost Riccardi. Where the crummies? Harvey Thomas, maybe. Bedford now working hard. Hogan. That wasn't a disposal, but he didn't have prior, and that ball's over. Oh, that ball is now over. Probably bins next week, says Jody. Yeah, no. I think he's also another one to come in. He was in the VFL Team of the Year last year, I'm pretty sure. So I heard he had a really good campaign in the twos last year. So I think his debut will come very soon. Where the crummies almost Daniels just ran over it. Good hands there from the Pies. Josh Dacos gets it out. Bobbling ball. They could go end to end here, the Pies, if they were able just to win possession. But Himmelberg able to mop up. Now Taylor. Yeah, too good. They've set up really well in defence, the Giants. Jack Buckley now. Short kick over the top. He will find 𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐴𝐿. Corridor kick needs to be good. Ooh, Whitfield in the way. Hand pass over the top. Taylor, how about that? That was a clever snap. But this has been good footy to watch, especially in this third quarter if you are a Giant supporter. And now low kick, good vision, too easy. They just had numbers floating forward there, the Giants. Josh Kelly got into the hole. Easy uncontested mark. Again, inside 50. They've been dominating in the stud all night.
Wow, that's all I can say about the Giants. They've kicked the last 5 in a row. This for a massive 41-point lead. Kelly to launch.
Josh Kelly now. Kick is on its way. I'll tell you what, that is sensational. Has it got the distance? I think it has. It has. Josh Kelly on the board. The Giants just continue this onslaught of goal after goal. And how about this? It's now turning into a bit of a demolition.
4 unanswered goals in this quarter.
41 points it is. Not many people were expecting this.
9 of the last 11.
I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting this sort of margin for sure.
Well, they're doing it in different ways at the moment, the Giants. This is the kick mark, 34-18 uncontested marks this quarter. But just look at the space.
But yeah, for sure the loss of Murphy and Howe is definitely hurting the Pies too, but that's just too easy. Uncontested possessions, and there you go. Easy stuff inside 50. 1, 2, 3. Last 6 goals have gone the Giants' way. Off we go again in the middle. Briggs, good ruck work there. Toe poke out from 𝐼𝐴. Only as far as Whitfield, he's had a good third term. Harvey Thomas, that won't be paid as a mark. He'll go out across now to Haynes. Just a box kick around the corner up towards the next contest. Can Dacos fly? That's a good mark from Nick. Corridor option, he wants to go. Goes inboard to 𝐼𝐴, good stuff. Now out across to 𝐓𝐡𝐞. Not really a great kick, doesn't suit 𝐓𝐡𝐞, but he blocks out Taylor nicely, and that ball trickled to the boundary. Please drop Cox and Johnson for 𝐬𝐿𝐴. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm going to assume it's probably a bit dewy and a bit wet out there, so again, I could probably say it's not really a night for tallers, but then you look at Hogan, who's having a good night. Cadman's been good in the air. They've just not really been good enough in the air, Johnson and Cox for sure. I mean, this has always been their lists on paper-wise, so it is definitely hurting them this game. But I just think in general, the lack of cohesion in their forward half's been sloppy, been scrappy, not been lowering their eyes, and when they've even had opportunities, they've just been simply inaccurate in front of goal. They haven't been able to finish their business when they've been able to hit targets, but look at that. Just another poor kick as Whitfield now. They're reminding me a bit of Richmond from today, actually. The Pies, just really poor foot skills. Uncharacteristic is now off the turnover. Here come the Giants, but another bad disposal there. Oh, well done there. I think that was from Bedford. Intervenes of the kick. Now Josh Kelly. Kick over the top. Will it suit Toby Green? Chris back with a flight, but they're running out of time here. 3-quarter time. What a premiership quarter this has been from GWS. Unanswered goals. They've kept Collingwood goalless, I'm pretty sure, in this whole third term. Who'd have thunk it, eh? 14 goals, 690. 6 goals, 1349. This is a statement GWS are putting up. Wow. I mean, this is shocking a lot of people, for sure. They're just pretty much, yeah, they're swallowing all these Collingwood inside 50 entries. I mean, Taylor and Buckley have been rock solid tonight. They've looked safe back there, and they've been able to move the footy well. A lot better than Collingwood in transition, and got a lot more winners in their forward half, and just simply more efficiency. And that's what gets it done at the end of the day. Well, we still want to say, you know, Collingwood are still in this game because they've just done this so often. They've always been in these situations, but geez, they do look off tonight, and it is a substantial margin. They're not usually down at 3-quarter time by this sort of margin of 41 points, so we'll see. Gerald's return serve after Cox run through Mumford in the warm-up. Go roll, says Charlie. Yeah, hopefully going well, mate. Welcome. A lot of comes back. Yeah, I'm definitely open to it, Valiant. You definitely have to be open for the chance that there could be a comeback on the cards. So yeah, I think for Collingwood, they certainly want to kick the first 2 or so, and you never know. Okay, well, let's have a look at these stats at 3-quarter time, because throughout the quarter, I was looking at the inside 50 count, and it's just the same thing. Collingwood are winning the inside 50s, but they have churned out a disgusting 6 goals 13 to show for it. So certainly not helping them in terms of scoreboard pressure. Plus 13 inside 50s. I'll just mute these ads. Clearances +1 the Giants' way, so they've sort of evened it up around the footy a little bit, GWS, but yeah, it's just really been the forward half efficiency, and they've moved it much better. +5 contested possessions, midfield battles look overall quite even. Both teams having their fair share of the clearances. Giants have looked a bit more better around the stoppage though, when scoring. But look at this, 11 marks inside 50 to 6, 8 contested marks to 3. They've been much better in the air and going inside 50 in general. 42 tackles to 25 as well. The Pies, so they've somewhat brought the heat, but they've just been able to get it out of their back half really well, GWS. The Pies have been sussed out too. They won't go back-to-back. Yeah, well, I don't know. Back-to-back's very hard, and from a neutral standpoint, it was always going to be difficult this year. I mean, I don't say always in a part, in that sort of way. I mean, it's still definitely possible, but it's hard to, just winning those finals as well, very close margins. It was terrific, and they deserved the flag, but if we're talking about dominance, well, they've been gettable. They have been gettable, and I think as well there's been games last year where teams have been able to put the foot down on them, but they haven't been efficient. Like a good example was Adelaide last year when it was at the Adelaide Oval. So there's been those games before, but you're just looking at GWS. They've been really efficient for their opportunities, and they're just putting the foot down, and they're making Collingwood pay off their mistakes. So yeah, no, they've been good tonight, very very good, and I think they should be able to close this game off with a win, but never know. You never know with this opening round. There just seems to be this weird sensation in the air where comebacks can just happen in the snap of fingers. Collingwood well off disappointing next week, says Eric. I mean, yeah, for sure. They will get 𝐓𝐻𝐿 back in, so that will show up their defence. They've been disappointing a bit defensively tonight, especially in the air, so that will definitely help them. They're very good markers of the footy. Charlie Dean's, yeah, he's probably struggled a little bit tonight. He's been getting the job pretty much on Jesse Hogan too. And, Hogan's been able to have a good game with 3 goals, so yeah, he probably makes way for one of those key defenders for sure. JDOD's premiership favourite. Oh, it's pretty early on, but I guess you can call them that technically, because they're looking good against the reigning premiers for sure. Quick kicking straight win games. I hope the Swans follow. Well, that's exactly what we did in the 4th term, Aussie. The scoreboard pressure in the 4th quarter. Never showed it last year, and we were finally able to do it on Thursday. Giants Carlton Grand Final. Yeah, it'd be special to see GWS make their first granny. I wonder how they'd go. I think they'd be up there. If Macca can continue to kick straight for the Blues, he'll be unplayable, says Davey. Yeah, he was very good last night. Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of... It was interesting, though, last night. I think the Blues were still pretty predictable when going inside 50. They had a lot of bombing the ball, but it just worked so well because Macca took so many of those contested marks. And to be fair, when they bombed in it long and it hit the deck, like Fogarty and everything got to work to, punish those Lions defenders. So, yeah, no, I think Macca can definitely be in for a good year if he kicks straight. I mean, obviously, Coleman medalist from 2021, and yeah, we need to show more influence this year. And obviously, Curnow as well. Around the Swans will make the granny, says Charlie. Yeah, I mean, we could be potentially around the mark for the top 4, but it's a long season. I'll have to say we can. Probably too early to say. I need to see how we go for probably the next few weeks, and then I can make my call if the lid's off. Probably already is off, getting the win on Thursday. Who knows? Our forward half will work better on Jack Martin. Yeah, and also that's the other thing too. The outs that Carlton did have too, with no Jack Martin and no Motlop as well. But those were issues last year for Carlton. Like, they were bottom 4 for efficiency inside 50. So yeah, that's something definitely for them to improve on. Just how they move it inside 50, but certainly worked last night. They had a lot of that chaos ball in there, and yeah, their pressure. I mean, off the turnover, they were good, really good last night too. Anyway, 4th quarter. So Bit of an unexpected game. We're expecting a tight affair throughout the whole duration. And look, I think it's still been very intense in the trenches, but just the efficiency from GWS has been superb, and they've been so good defensively as they break free here through Josh Kelly. Who's up here? Is it chance for Hogan? He did well there against Charlie Dean. And apparently throwing. He just got a fist in, I think, there, Dean.
But he held his ground in the marking contest. Hogan was in position A1 there. Josh Kelly getting into advantage, but did well there, young Dean.
Ruckman lock each other up. Just a clearing Munn out wide to a 2-on-2.
And now 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 able to break free. Beautiful stuff now. Hand passing ball for Elliott. He just gets out for 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻. Nice there from Daniels. He whacks one forward inside 50. Ball. Oh, it favours 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻 there. What a hand pass. Oh, sensational. Oh, Daniels just couldn't hit up. Cullen Brown there. That would have been beautiful. How about that hand pass from 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻? So no look up. The over the top. I mean, Daniels could have converted. No, he got Falcon. The bounce, he wasn't expecting that one, Cullen Brown. Early inside 50 stoppage here for the Giants. Can Toby Green get to work here? Dacos now gets it out. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 whacks one forward. We'll find the boundary, and I think that will be deliberate. There's the call. Hit the like button, 50. Oh yeah, feel free to leave a like, fellas. Very close from 50 likes. Gets the algorithm up, as they always say with YouTube and all that. Okay, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 now goes deep. Who are the flies here? Mason Cox, potentially 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐻 Cameron. Good in the hole. And he'll go out across now to 𝐓𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. And now goes out across. Closing speed from Himmelberg. Very good. And he's carried over the line. Ball stays in. Oh, no, geez, look like a bit of eye contact there. Only throwing. Nice pressure there from Kelly. And yeah, good second effort. That could be holding the ball. Nothing given. Kelly, that was beautifully done. He gets it out. Now Green to Toby Green. That's holding the ball. Great pressure from Jack Crisp. Want to go here, the Pies. That's a deep. Oh, it's going to have to make side bottom work here. Takes the mark. Reads it better than O'Halloran. Side bottom now. Wants to go corridor. It's a risky kick, but works well to Jamie Elliott. This is where we've rarely seen the Pies move well in transition. As now Elliott goes out across to Josh Dacos. And he goes over the top to Crisp. That's going to be holding free. Yeah, it'll be a cool goal to hit, Charlie. We'll see, mate. Always appreciative of the support no matter what. Subscribe's only a number at the end of the day. Obviously, really appreciative of everyone who supports the channel. Oh, is that 𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻? He wants to load up from 55. Oh, dear. Well, at least sets it up. Almost Bobby Hill. Chance now, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. There we go. Finally, they get a goal, Collingwood. Well, here we go. Could this kick off something for the Pies? Never out of these games. Have a point for this. There we go. Accidentally had a point extra for GWS. Well, 34 point the margin is now. Seven goals, 13, 55, 14 goals, 5, 89. Launched in long there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, and hey, Bobby Hill did well. The bodywork was very good. Wanted to take the game on. Beautifully done. Collingwood can still come back, says Lockie. It could be on the cards if they could kick the next goal. Could be potentially. Tom Green now, clearance kick. That will work for Toby Green. He wants to go. Lowers the eyes. Beautiful football. Again, from a centre bounce. They've just been able to get it out. and hit a target inside 50 and goal from it. And here's a chance now for Hogan to kick his 4th.
So highly valued at the club, Jessie Hogan.
Well, this is a chance for Jessie Hogan to respond back
And I assume that's not just his football.
after a quick Collingwood goal.
The field as a person, matured, grown, and happy now to share his story with others. So
10 touches, 6 contest possessions, 1 clearance and 3 goals. Chance to make it 4 for Jessie Hogan. He's been good in front of goal tonight. Can he convert his 4th? Kick is on its way. Oh, he's been automatic in front of goals tonight. Great goal. 4 goals for Jessie Hogan. In front of the cheer squad, they absolutely love it. Back out the 40 points.
at risk that Richo called for. What number is it that you think is beyond reach, Gristle? Beyond reach at this stage? No, it's just in a game of football. I mean, I sense you always. No, I think anything under 55 is still within reach, depending on when in the game it is. Let's have a look at Jessie Hogan. It's a unique kicking style, particularly the little bit here that comes up, the skip there. But if you go back and have a look at all of his set shots tonight, I'm pretty sure it'll be exactly the same every single time. And he was doing it out on the ground beforehand, exactly the same. He's got a really good routine and it's working for him. 4 straight for Hogan, 4 straight for Collingwood.
Okay, now back in the middle. Josh Kelly now. Hand pass out. 𝐤𝐿 breaks the tackle. That's going to be high tackle against 𝐼𝐵𝐿. Took GWS at negative 31.5. Don't even know this sport says bonbon. Sure. Yeah, well, 31, that's the line. Yeah, well, margin's 40 points. Well, yeah, under 31.5. Well, that's fair enough. Because these two sides play close games against each other. But yeah, no, the GWS have been very good tonight. This has been a bit of an unexpected margin. So I think I've been unlucky for your bet. I'm assuming that's what it is. Under 31.5. So the margin has to be under 31.5. So you have to hope Collingwood kick a few goals. But yeah, no, it's good to see more people getting around our sport. It's a good sport to watch, Bon, mate. Heavily suggest you get around it. It's good stuff to watch. And from the US, yeah, like yourself, man. Yeah, a lot of Americans getting around it too. Bobby Hill now. I'm not going to stream, mate. Hopefully going well. Bobby Hill now inboard the Dacos. Oh, that's the incorrect disposal. But didn't have Pryor Lipinski. Now Mason Cox. That's probably his 2nd touch of the game. And it's a poor one. Well done, Harvey Thomas. He's done some little things good tonight, the first game up. And he gets it back here for a touch. Back out to Josh Kelly, who's been classy tonight. Whacks it on the right boot towards the next contest. Darcy Moore, that's an uncharacteristic drop. Callum Brown just offloads it out, almost like a rugby scrum. Nice there from McMullen. Wins it at half forward. Wobbly kick, but they'll do. They'll take the forward 50 stoppage. Can't find it at any site. Well, sometimes from Americans I've talked to, there are games that are broadcasted on Fox Sports, so yeah. Wait, so the line you picked, is it at least 31.5? Was it or is it under? I think you, yeah. Just needs to win by. Okay, so I think you picked over then. Well, this could really pay off. Jeez, what was the margin for that then? You could actually win a bit of money then, because this is a bit of an unexpected sort of margin. The Giants have just been too good. Look at this. Hand passes galore. 𝐤𝐿 now. Low kick. Too easy. Callum Brown. Well, this is a chance for Callum Brown to kick his 5th. I've had some terrific cameos for some really, really underrated plays tonight. Callum Brown. Oh, he'll bring the house down if he can slot this. Kicks on its way. Don't tell me. Oh, he is absolutely split the middle. Wow, and they hit the ton, GWS. 16 goals, 5, 101. 7 goals, 13, 55. This game, I think, is over. Pie's no good tonight. They've been outclassed, out-hunted, outdone by an efficient GWS side. Well, there's been plenty of beef in the build-up to this game, so there's, I guess you can say the Giants maybe will have the last laugh for tonight.
Toby's only had 8 touches. He kicked that one really good goal. 5 goals for Callum Brown. He started it off. He's been brilliant. Kicked the first 3.
It's the way that they've been able to dismantle the Pies has been pleasing. They've obviously come in with a plan.
About to go in the middle. Mason Cox, little hit out. Josh Dacos has a bit of time. We'll now get the clearance out towards the wing. That's a good, well-weighted kick. Not good enough in the end. To Crisp as where takes it over. Well, there'll be plenty to learn off this for Collingwood. Just goes to show when the team's efficient against you, like the GWS, you can really hurt you. But yeah, no, the third quarter they were able to, yeah, just pretty much throughout the whole second half, just more and more, they've just lost their edge of being able to get and to maintain forward half territory. It's just pretty much been all the Giants in this fourth term now. It's now really looking one-sided. They've ticked all the boxes tonight, GWS. Making the Pies pay off the turnover. They've not allowed them to intercept too. That's been a good thing. And transition's been good. Overall, around the ground's been good. Around the footy, sorry. And their intensity's been great as well. Yeah, AFL scoring's usually high, mate. You know, an average AFL score could be around 90 to 80 points from both sides.
I think most people would say this is the clubhouse leader. Absolutely.
And now Ware. Although their role play tonight has been sensational too, GWS. Like, Ware's had a nice game. And this is why the Giants are good. You know, they have their stars, but the role plays get to work. As off the turnover again, GWS are too good. Toby Green. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, that's good from Kane Horn. He was able to break. He was able to make the tackle. Harvey Thomas now a chance. Gets the hands out. That's well done. Daniels now. Snap round the corner. Brent Daniels, he's having an absolute night. This has been impressive. It's a 51-point margin. 52-point margin. Can't even get my maths right. Yeah, well, when you kick a goal, Bon, it's 6 points. So, you know, there's a lot of high scoring. This has been a sensational game. Binga goes bang from my area. Gun cricketer also. Yeah, no, where's he from again? Is he... Oh, is it... I know I'm totally wrong. It's like Ballarat or Broken Hill or Albury or somewhere. I could be totally wrong. Swan Hill. Is he WA? Oh, I swear he was like New South Wales. I don't know. I'm just in my own little world. Wait, Swan Hill is WA, isn't it? No, it is Victoria. Yeah. I know. I saw the name Swan Hill, and I'm like, okay, well, it's Swan, so that's probably Western Australia. Well, there you go. Northwest Murray Valley. Well, there you, yeah. Yeah, okay, so it is on the border. Yeah, because I knew he was one from those border towns, like, you know, Albury's an Albury town, and Echuca's a border town, and so is Swan Hill. Oh, Nick Dacos, always limping. Please don't get injured. Fantasy super coach, my king. Between me and Drew and Bendigo on the Murray River. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, I knew he was from Victoria. Just didn't know which town exactly. Beau McCreary, can he get a goal back here for Collingwood? It's a deep kick. I think he's got it. Score review. Soft call was a behind. Oh, don't tell me Ash Johnson's touched that. Oh, Ash Johnson's touched it. He's done a Max Gawn. He's done a Max Gawn. Ah, dearie me. G'day, Dutch. Hopefully go on, mate. Yeah, not an unusually high score, just unusually high against defending premiers. Yeah, for sure. But again, like, no how, no Murphy. Was definitely a reason why I was edging towards the Giants. You know, Charlie Dean's had a busy night for a first game or two. But that just looks so classy, GWS. And I still think it's probably tricky conditions out there. It looks muggy, it looks a bit wet. Looks a bit, high and dewy. Just like on Thursday in the other game in Sydney. But yeah, I think, you know, Collingwood will definitely lick their wounds. And I mean, they've got the flag unfurling next week against the Swannies. I think they'll get Howe and Murphy back in. They should be, you know, lesson learnt from this game. And really sharpen up for next week at home. Because that's why, of course, they play their best footy at the G. 11:32 to play until full time as Crisp kicks another behind. But it must be said, you know, there seems to now just be a way to beat Collingwood with this blueprint of you've just got to be efficient. You've not got to allow Collingwood to intercept. And yeah, just hitting apart these targets have been very good too. You know, the long bombs, especially against Collingwood, they're able to intercept well. But yeah, I mean, Collingwood haven't looked too good themselves either. But, I mean, their defence, strong defence as a back six is definitely key as well. That's been a huge reason why the Giants have been great tonight. So, for sure, from what I've watched, I must say, as a Tom supporter, I will head into next week. I think a good chance to maybe knock them off, but definitely expecting them to play their best footy again. Anyway, my check now. Good use inside 50. That's better. 10:35 left, gamers. Better from Pendles, inside 50 on the chest of my check. Yeah, I think Ash Johnson's one to go. Cox probably not. I know he's been awful, but he's there for structure. John, my check converts. Well, they get one back. Back out to 44 points still is the margin. How about this, eh?
One for Darcy Cameron, one for 𝐓𝐴𝐷𝐿, who's sitting in the vest, and one for Bobby Hill, one for 𝐕 𝐸. Pretty satisfied with me, Richo. Adam Kingsley came in, he said to the board, it'll take a while, I'm not going to deviate, but when we get it right, we'll be good.
And let's remember, GWS have a very soft start to the season. They've got North at, where in the world is ES? I have no idea where ES is. That's probably the new name. Yeah, that's probably the new name for the Giants Stadium. And they've got West Coast in Perth, then the bye, and then they've got Gold Coast in gather-round. Anyway, another inside 50 here for the Giants. Toby Green and Maynard go at it. Toby Green's been good tonight. And he dived on the ball there, Toby Green. Maynard's free. He'll go now out across deep. Finding Charlie Dean. Out the space for Noble. Now to 𝐸𝐿𝐼. Over to Elliott. Wants to find the corridor. Low kick. No good. 𝐤𝐿𝐼, good intercept. They want to go quicker, the Pies. Oh, that's a high tackle. But McCree got him a bit high there. We've been seeing plenty of high tackles tonight. And throughout the whole opening round in general. And that's another poor turnover. Straight down Pendlebury's throat. Pendles now wants to go corridor again. It's a touch ball. McCreary attacks it with all his might. Very well done. Nice there from Himmelberg. Pushes out McCreary. Now 𝐤𝐿𝐼 over the top. McMullen, a bit of a fumble. He's had some nice moments tonight, McMullen. The sub, he's come on and had a good impact. We've been seeing that a bit across as well. We've been seeing some good impacts. From these subs in the opening round. You know, Wicks came on for the Swans, did well. I mean, the third quarter from Jack Carroll came on the sub was sensational. And I'll tell you what, McMullen's had some nice moments too. Oh, that's hole in the ball. Unlucky not for a free for Briggs. Now McMullen, low kicks, a nice one again. Josh Kelly. Briggs looks a bit ginger, he's just hobbling off to the bench. As now Josh Kelly goes deep again, inside 50. Ball could trickle out the back here for Toby Green. Soccer was clever out in the space of where. He's got a bit of space. Oh, he shags off. Shags off. A bit of an odd saying. I don't know why I said that. He sold the candy to side bottom. Oh, God. But he misses with a right foot snap. Noble now out of defence. It's a long kick. Good fly, good contests. Well done there from Nick Haynes. He's been good tonight. Midfield now with no rush. He'll just chip it out wide to Haynes again. And now we'll launch it long towards the next contest. Who are the flies here? Maynard with the spoil. Under it is Charlie Dean. And that ball will trickle over again for a boundary throw-in. 7:39 to play. Game is over. Currently be seeing the Pies making a comeback here. They haven't had their spark tonight, Collingwood, either. Usually they're just able to whack it forward, get numbers forward, and just keep on crushing the footy forward. And they're a lot cleaner than this usually. They've just been a bit fumbly. They've not had much winners in their forward half. Seems just a bit of an off night for Collingwood, but a statement has definitely been made from the Giants. He's now over the back, over the top, Bobby Hill. He's been okay tonight, Bobby Hill. He's obviously got a goal or two. How many enemies he got tonight, Bobby Hill? Yeah, he's just got the one goal tonight. Anyway, it's going to be a 50-metre free here. Whitfield was moving. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had a point for GWS. I swear I've been... I don't know. Anyway, Bobby Hill goals. Back to 39 points. There we go without the other point. Beautiful. Shoot my bet better win, stop scoring. Yeah, fair enough.
Ripped up in a couple of weeks for the East to show up here, Rich. I think the Giants play a game here next week. And then it'll be out of action for about 6 weeks after that.
6 hours, want to sleep. No, fair enough. Dacos now clearance. Good mark it up forward. From Schultz. Quite not for him tonight. Dacos again goes inside 50 to the pocket. Good mark, Connor Odden. They've been rock solid as a back six tonight. GWS. Exactly what you want to do if you want to try and knock off Collingwood. Maynard usually eats that up for breakfast, lunch and tea, but he drops that. McMullen now, that kicks out in the full. 5:54 to play. It's a 39-point margin. Favour of the Giants. How about this though? 17 goals, 6 for GWS. This has been very efficient for them tonight. Now side bottom. Low kick. Nice one, Josh Dacos. Now Pendles. Just a sloppy hand pass there, but he's got McCree to back him up. Now Charlie Dean. He'll go out across now to Maynard. Low kicks, good vision, finds McCreary.
Back to McCreary. So just going through their paces at the moment. A 50, but McCreary goes sideways.
Sideways he goes, McCreary.
To Pendlebury.
Out to Pendles.
Games, including this one, to get to his 400. So he's got to have a pretty
It's a
well
low
perfect
kick.
season.
Finds Maynard. He wants to have a hoof from 50. Kicks on its way. It's a beauty. Right off the boot. It's a goal. Great kick from Brandon Maynard. Well, they get another one.
Kick the last three here to Pies to bring it back to 33 points. And just help ever so slightly with the percentage.
Hopefully your bet gets up Bon, mate. You've started up till 6 a.m. in the States. That'd be a shame. It would be a shame for sure.
Nice patient build-up. Making the Giants have a little bit to think about. You don't
Some
want
late goals here for the Pies. 5 minutes to go exactly.
a nice lead, but a nice finish from Maynard. He's someone you know tries his backside off throughout the entirety of the evening. But
So what's it now? It's a
across that Magpies board, Charlie Dean, probably the only real positive.
33-point margin. Quick maths.
Stay on the ground after he kicked the goal. I reckon that was only because he's a defender. I still don't get that with Joe, and I know we've spoken about it often, but I know a lot of people say it's just luck that it just turns out that it's his rotation. That can't happen.
Tom Green now. Another clearance. He's been one of the best tonight in the midfield for the Giants. Bit of the tuck on the footy there from Hogan. Little squib kick forward. Oh, I didn't read that well. Toby Green over the top to Daniels. Too easy. Daniels. What a night. 4 for Brent Daniels. Underrated player for GWS. Binger goes bang again.
Joins Hogan with 4. Cal Brown has 5. It's an equal career PB for Daniels.
19 disposals. Really good night.
Good night, isn't it?
You get 8 goals out of a couple of your smaller. I mean, Brown's not small, but he's a pressure forward. He's not a key position. You get 8 goals out of those two. That's a really good night for your forward line.
He just continues to rock up to good spots as a small forward, does Daniel.
9 goals, sorry.
He doesn't really waste a possession, clean below his knees, always does the selfless things. And tonight is his night to get some reward.
Aaron and Ju, you got any thoughts at this stage? Where
Well, just on Collingwood, I mean, they only conceded 17 goals or more twice last year against Brisbane, and so Giants have managed to pile up.
Okay, well, back we go again in the middle. 4:20 out to play.
They want to tighten up defensively when they're unfurling the
Good
flag.
contest there. Jamie Elliott and Josh Kelly. He's been good tonight, Kelly. All the Giants mids have really played their part. Is O'Halloran. He's had some nice moments too. Look at that. Oh, massive sock. Almost a mark on the chest. Toby Green now. Snap around the corner. How will it bounce? It will sit here for Hogan. Oh, takes on the Dean tackle. Oh, it's trickled out here. Side bottom will want to take it over. No, he won't. Charlie Dean. Now Noble. Maynard. Bit of fumbles here. Dacos. Noble takes it over. Oh, that's a good tackle from Charlie Dean, must be said. Opening batsman keeper in cricket was being a... he played national champs. Vicken was making tons at 13 and 8 grade. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there's plenty of talented cricketers and also footballers. And yeah, a lot of cricketers do make the switch and do choose to play footy. Will Grant, an example. You know, the guy we got in the draft. Majority of the time, you can't bet on rugby in the USA. Oh, okay. Is it just because of lack of availability, or you just can't? Or as soon as Chinese basketball time, fair enough. Maybe you just want to hit the hay, mate. I mean, looks like your bet is going to win. I don't know how much money you're going to be winning. I mean, it's probably a good bet because Giants over 31 for the line is really good. It was an unexpected thing to happen, and it has. Okay, well, they're at the back here. Collingwood potentially got spare man over the top at Pendlebury going board the side bottom. Uncontested options all galore, and he'll find the spare man of 𝐼𝐻𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿.
So they'll get goals late. 𝗏𝐼𝐻𝐿, Maynard, then that Daniels goal, but 3 of the last 4, perhaps 4 of the last 5. As we get inside the last 3 minutes.
𝐼𝐻𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐼𝐻. He walks in the goal and doesn't convert. 10 goals, 16. And they've had more scoring shots, Collingwood. More scoring shots too. So it really, really has come down to efficiency. As a predominant reason why the Giants are up and about tonight. 2:40 to play till the final siren. Margin blown out to now a 38-point lead. As now over the top here, Brown slaps it forward. Oh, how about that? That was special. Chance now for Toby Green. Snap around the corner's a nice one. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, oh, what was that for a kick? Completely miskicked the footy. And now off the turnover, the Pies can go. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Vision out into space is good. He finds all alone on an island. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 Cameron. Ruckman. Kicks it like a Ruckman. Just a bit of a hack kick forward, but works for Bobby Hill. Oh, no. Bobby, mate, you're not playing for the Giants anymore. He's kicked that straight to Giants Guernsey. Straight to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. And wow, I've loved Daniel's game tonight. What's his stat line looking like? Deep inside 50 here. Almost Cadman. Yeah, 21 touches for a small forward. It's been terrific. And he's kicked 4 goals too. Really, really good stuff to see. Giants 1, Mason Cox 0. Yeah, no, there'll be certainly more beef after this for sure. As now 𝐓𝐡𝐞 goes deep to a 1-on-1. It's 𝗏𝐻𝐻𝐿. Well done from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. They just continue to win those 1-on-1s inside 50. But what was that from Taylor? He completely miskicked it as Darcy Cameron can snap and can goal. Another junk time goal for Collingwood. Back to 32. Okay, hopefully your bet can hold on, Bon, mate. It's a 32-point margin. That's exactly what you just need. No, it's only a minute 19 left. If the Giants just hold possession, I think you can be okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was from Sam Taylor. I mean, it was well defended from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 as a 1-on-1. And then Taylor just does the whoop. Flicks it up in the air.
Just a hyper extension there, so we'll just keep an eye on that. He just gone back to the goal scorer.
Yeah, 2 ACLs already so far in this round with Sam Doherty and I think Coleman's been confirmed Richo as well.
This is some bullshit. Well, the game's over anyway. Pretty much, but you never know. It could be another goal coming. Now Crisp breaks free. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 gets it forward here. Now 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻, well done. And the bleached hair, good target, finds Whitfield. And okay, so now GWS in possession. 53 seconds. Let's do it for Bon's bet, everybody, to finish off this game. As a neutral, thought this one would certainly be closer. It was panning out at the start of the game, looking like a close game. Both teams had their fair share of entries, but the Giants just, as the game grew on, built off just terrific efficiency and better ball movement. And they've been able to separate the opponents in defence really nicely too. They've had more winners at ground level in their forward half. They've just looked excellent tonight. Okay, well, it's a forward 50 stoppage here. The ball's camped in their forward half. 26 seconds to play. I don't think the Pies will get another point, Bon, so I think you're all right. 26 seconds. 18 goals, 6 though. Very, very efficient stuff. They've brought those shooting boots tonight. Jesse Hogan's been great in front of goal. Brent Daniels, Toby Green. I mean, Bedford's been applying the heat. 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻. In the midfield, Tom Green's been fantastic. Kelly too. Whitfield's been racking up the 42 in their back half. Just overall, solid team performance. Again, Daniels, he's just been everywhere in their forward half. Noble now, fumbles the ball. McMullen. He's had a good night as the sub. As now Nick Dacos. No, sorry, that was Bobby Hill. Now 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Oh, jeez, he's just kicked out in the full. That sums up the Pies' night. And there we go. Statement made from the GWS Giants. And you've won your bet, Bon. Congrats, mate. Now get some sleep. No, joking. Do whatever you want, mate. Go bet on some Chinese basketball. But thanks for stopping by, mate. Hopefully, yeah, you get around the AFL sport more. Because AFL is a good sport to bet on. Because there's just so much stuff to bet on. But gamble responsibly. None of this betting bull crap. It's a fool's game, everybody. It's not good. But what a statement from GWS tonight. Efficient, great in their forward half. They moved the footy much better than GWS, and their defence was terrific. Whilst Collingwood was shaky, ball movement not great, and they just weren't able to keep up that scoreboard pressure like we saw for most of that first half. So they get it done. GWS, a terrific performance from them. They had so many contributors tonight. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼 was fantastic with 33 touches and 14 marks. He was a true seagull tonight. And the Giants, well, with all this beef, feels like they'll have the last laugh tonight. So I'll tell you what, the amount of salt that will be built on social media tonight. Christ, I knew salt was one of those salt mine things. I don't know. Jeez, it'll be pretty bitter online tonight. Try and stay away from all that shit as well, everyone. It's just a waste of time arguing online. Josh Kelly, very good game from him. 32 touches, 30 touches for Green. Terrific first half. He had 20 at half time. Just the collective effort from everybody in that Giants side. Lachie Ash was fantastic as well. Brent Daniels, again, one of my favourites tonight. Nick Haynes looked good back there. 𝐸𝐿𝐼 was great. So many high possession getters. Callum Brown, loved his game. There's so much to like from this Giants side, and this is what I said in my season predictions. You look at their bests and you look at their role plays, they contribute so well to each other. The gap between the best and worst is very little compared to other teams in the comp. They worked so well as a side, they moved it well, they played better to the conditions, they were tougher, much, much more efficient. That's the key word of this game, efficiency. They get it done. In the end, 32 points. But yeah, for the Pies, yeah, very uncharacteristic tonight. Really, really poor with how they moved the footy. They had really bad turnovers in their back half. But, you know, they had a few defensive casualties, of course. So, you know, Howard Murphy will come back in next week and they'll look their wounds. They'll have their flag unfurling next week. So, definitely they'll still be up and about the fans for next week's game. So, it should be a good one. Swannies in the Pies next week with the Giants. Statement made an opening round. They get it done by 32. Best on ground for me would have to be Tom Green. I'll give 2 votes to Whitfield. He racked it up. And 1 vote to Brent Daniels. I feel like Hogan could get a vote, but Daniels, I thought his pressure and he was just racking it up as a half-forward winner and kicked 4 goals too. But yeah, that's pretty much it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Good way to spend your Saturday night, eh? Bit of footy, bit of rolls, Macca on the live stream. You'll love to see it, but great win for the Giants. And yeah, I'm going to be bringing out my Super Coach and Fantasy videos as well. I'll do team reveals for both those games, both those platforms, so stay tuned. If you play those games, yeah, feel free to check those out. And yeah, I'll probably get a round review out video tomorrow because there's plenty to talk about in this opening round. But yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Good win for the Giants. Pies, for sure, lick their wounds and bounce back hopefully next week. But yeah, 2 good GWS. They get it done in the end. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody. Stay tuned on the channel for content. And yeah, it's been a good first week so far, these live streams. So great to get back in the swing of things. That's pretty much it, everybody. Take care and see you later.